Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Belmont Bowls Club for round 13 of the Henselite Premier League Queensland 2022. We've got a great game here this afternoon. It's a must-win game for both clubs here in Premier League, with a few results this morning and last night. Burleigh Heads defeated Tweed Heads last night, and we've been told that they've had a one-shot win over Pine Rivers this morning. So Burleigh on a roll there, playing Algester now at 3 o'clock. They started that game, and another game tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against North Toowoomba for the conclusion of the rounds. And of course, next weekend, all roads lead to one destination, which is Helensvale Bowls Club for these semi-finals and grand finals of Premier League. And what a colossal game we got here this afternoon. Of course, this event couldn't be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of our sponsors: Henselite, the Choice of Champions, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Algester Sports Club, Club Helensvale, Signs of Safety, Indigo Blue, Beachfront Holiday Apartments, who have given a wonderful 3-night accommodation if you keep sharing this stream this afternoon. And of course, Bliss Wines by Barry Lester, so a wonderful array of wines. So ladies and gentlemen, they're wonderful sponsors who support our great game. And as I said, Musgrave and Belmont this afternoon has got to the situation where it's a must-win game. So what a wonderful conclusion for the rounds for us to an absolutely outstanding competition this year, with the absolute pick of the Queensland crop here playing, and both teams know that there's a must-win situation for them to be at Helensvale next week, unless a few events don't go their way. And this afternoon game, got a colossal match-up here between Jacob Nelson, Jake Rinn, Tony Williams and John King McCarty, and they're up against Sammy White, Jaden Christie, Glenn Bailey and Ben Walsh. That's on rink 9. On rink 10, you've got Brendan Egan, Alfie Boston, Aidan Folker and Tom Mullen. They're up against Sean Baker, Greg Rolls, Gary Schultz and Phil Jordan. And on rink 11, you've got Kane Nelson, John Finlayson, Paul Gilbert and Tom Balashak, and they're up against Ryan Digby, Jason Heath, Gary Mousey and Emma Spicer. So really, if anyone's in the vicinity of Belmont Bowls Club, you'd have to come down and watch these true champions. And of course, so brave is the charity round this round, and we really do thank everybody for their support for this wonderful cause. And of course, live streaming sponsor for this round is BCIB Insurance Brokers. So ladies and gentlemen, the first end, we've got Belmont won the mat, and they've dictated the length. And Josh King, his first bowl, running just through the head, looking round about 2.5 feet in behind the head. And, of course, he's up against Ben Walsh leading. Ben has normally been playing 3 in this rink, so see a bit of tinkering with both teams here this afternoon. Both of them know the importance of this game. G'day, Corey. G'day, Bernie. Mr. Baker, how are you this afternoon, mate? Sherry Boston. What a great bowl there from Ben Walsh. Nice starter right on the line. You see the green absolutely superbly manicured here this afternoon. There'd been no complaints about the green. Been out there watching the roll up, and players have been very, very complimentary about how true it is. Nice pace in it. It's got everything for an absolute wonderful encounter here this afternoon. So just pulled up a little bit shy with that one there, young Josh. But Ben now, you see the grass he's taking. He's pretty well out there, coming down to his weight now. Sammy White, of course, is enjoying this. He's giving it a bit of a clap. There's another good bowl there by Ben Walsh. G'day, Ann Little, watching from New Zealand. And Mike Watts. G'day, Mike, one of our regulars. Good to have you on board. G'day, Cass. Say g'day to Kevy for us. Elton Von Roon from South Africa. So just pulling up a little bit short with that one there, Tony. Tony, of course, travels down every week from Maryborough to play in this Premier League, and wonderful been around for a few years now, Tony. Comes from up in the Fraser Coast region. There's quite a few of these participants do in various clubs, so great to see them getting down here and getting stuck into the Premier League, that's for sure. So Glenn Bailey just pulling up a bit short there. Tony with his next bowl. It's a little bit underdone grass line on this one, Tony. Weight was pretty well spot on. So Glenn with his next bowl. Just got to correct his weight. I know these bowls pretty well. He got them from a very good friend of mine out of Bay Desert. So they're normally a pretty tight set. It's the most grass I've seen them take for a long time. Not a bad bowl there by Glenn, sitting just in behind the head, so it's not too far. Hey Roger Jury, how are you? G'day Carmen. Yeah, it's a bit breezy, that's for sure. We're inside, so we're lucky. Andrew Montgomery. G'day Bill Campbell. John Robinson. Troy Somerville. G'day buddy. How are you, mate? Hey Casu, good on you, Brad. One of Queensland's finest, mate, young Kaz. And her lovely sister, Bolivia. Jake needs a bit more grass than that. His weight was absolutely spot on with that one. So Jaden Christie playing 3 here today, which is a little bit... normally see young Jaden playing lead as a rule, and normally a very experienced player. Of course, played for Queensland now for a few years, and more than capable young player. Jaden, of course, a left-hander playing his forehand. He's not looking too bad. It's just going to cut. There really is a wide hand, that. It's the he's definitely the wider hand of the two. Oop. Could have been an air swing there by young Jake. Oh, he's following this one down with a bit of... is he around it? Just going to sneak around this. Yeah, just a bit long there. Just looking to sit that bowl. Would have been a good bowl there. Probably would have flopped in for second shot. So had the right idea. Hey, good on you, Roger. Hope you enjoyed the game, mate. Hey, Andrew Montgomery watching from Phuket. Good on you, mate. Good to have you on board. Yeah, Jaden just had to sneak around that one. Just caught the outside edge of it. So Jacob Nelson going to the mat because Jacob needs no introduction. Of course, one of Queensland's finest. Been playing great bowls for quite a few years, and Jacob this day and age is known as Kane Nelson's brother. Kane was Jacob's brother for a great number of years, but now it's changed. So Jacob got a nice line on this. Jake very interested in it, having a good look at it. Oh, just caught the edge of that bowl. He just had to sneak around that, and I reckon he would have been right on it. Sammy White, of course, once again too, Sammy been a fine player over the years, and great to see Sammy back enjoying the game. And he had a bit of a break for a little while, and it's just really great to see him back enjoying himself. G'day, John Robinson from Newcastle, UK, and Brad Campbell watching from California, USA. Great to have everybody on board. If we can share this out there, ladies and gentlemen, get out to as many people as we possibly can. Can't you, Ben? Yeah, you doing? He could be a bit wide with this one, I think. He had pretty reasonable weight for what he was after. Yeah, Roger, young Hayden's going great guns out there, mate. Had a great chat to him pre-game, mate, and it's great to see the young man doing so well. Christine Mousey, g'day Christine. So Jacob now, he's really got a nice path in there, hasn't he? Like those bowls out there on the wing, it's a perfect guide in there. So I expect a good bowl here from young Jacob, a very, very good player. Got a nice line on this, comes down to his weight now. He's just not out there wide enough. His weight wasn't too bad. He would have definitely taken some pain out of that, but I'm assuming that would probably be at 3, I'm assuming, to Musgrave Hill. Yeah, nice bowl there too by Sam. Jake having a bit of a look around. Jaden going to put a tape on it. Not too sure what they decided. G'day, Robert Woolston. John Hammond, how are you, mate? Russell Hindor, g'day, Russ. How's that move go, mate? Hope you settled in and all well up in Deception Bay. Hey, Ben Walsh. Yeah, he's good 3/4 length by the looks of it. Kitty back towards the tee, playing the wider hand of the two, as you can see. I think this one could be a little bit too wide, though. Not going to come back from there. So we've got Josh on the mat at the moment. Josh King McCartney. He's playing the narrow hand of the two. His backhand. Ben going to stick to the wider hand, which sometimes the best hand to play sometimes when there's a bit of breeze, so don't blame him. Seems to have a tighter line on this one. It's going to come down to his weight now. Yeah, lovely correction there by Ben. Ben Walsh, of course, plays Premier League for Musgrave Hill, but plays out of the Red Hill Bowls Club in Brisbane. So Josh, how's his weight coming into the head now? Yeah, g'day Johnny, how are you, mate? Should be a crack of a game. G'day Ian, watching from Bendigo. G'day Stephen Jolly, how are you, mate? Barbara watching from Cyprus. Good on you, Barbara. Still unpacking. Good on you, mate. Good, nice bowl here from Glenn Bale. He's not going to be too far away. Just going to sit. No, just caught the edge of it, but it's gone to a very handy position there. And that'll probably be second shot by the looks of it from here. So Tony Williams probably got about, probably around about, looking at it from here, camera angles, probably around about 2.5 foot to draw the absoluter. G'day, Robert. Good afternoon to you too. Hey, Brownie, how are you, son? Tony, not going to be too far away. Yeah, got it in the belly, followed it through. Great bowl there by Tony Williams. Tony, of course, one of the famous Williams family from up in the Maryborough region. His two sisters and his father, Clive, played Premier League for a great number of years, the whole family. And good to see Tony still participating at the highest level. Yeah, good bowl here from Glenn. Yeah, Glenn Bailey, that's a great bowl there. And of course, as you can see on top of the picture up there, on top of the screen there this afternoon, it's So Brave, Australia's Young Women's Breast Cancer Charity, and big hats off to the Premier League for making them the charity of their choice for this round. Good try there once again by Tony, not too far away. Jaden having a good look at the head here. I was waiting for that one, Clive. Good on you, mate. Good to have you on board. G'day, Jamie from Laidley. How are you? Anto Gray from Gay County in Ireland. Good to have you on board. G'day, Lenore from Durban. Good on you. Hope you enjoy the telecast. Nathan Appleton, how are you, my friend? Always good to have you on board, Nathan. So Jaden, left-hander, playing his forehand. Just trying to find this gap here. He's not going to be too far away if he comes around this bowl. He's played this very well. He's come to a very, very good home there. That's a great bowl by the young man. Jaden Christie, a very good bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if that's two shots there. So would not surprise me in the least. So, Jake, so he's going to try and just come in between that yellow bowl and that grey bowl there of Tony's, or any movement on Tony's would be very, very beneficial. So he's got a bit of a nice little port in there to come in. Jacob's getting a little bit of interest in it. It's just probably holding out just a tad, just his weight. Had a pretty good line on what he was after, but just got to take around about, 2 metres off a ball. He's on the tee, so looks as though he just dropped into the ditch, so he's got to take 2 metres off. Now Jaden, I think he's a little bit tighter with this one. Yeah, he's played this very well once again too. That's 2 great bowls there by Jaden Christie. 2 sensational bowls. Just found that port in there just nicely. Hey, good on you, Chris. How are you, mate? Hope all going well over there, buddy, to you and Caitlin and all your teammates over there, mate. Hope you having some good trials over there, Chris. Yeah, I think the boys are in for a pretty good game tonight, mate. They seem to be pretty pumped up when they turned up, Chris. So, yeah, mate, happy days for everyone. Hope you do well. Hope this will be a crack of a game, in my opinion. Some class players out across this green this evening on all 7 rinks. Said if you're in the Belmont region, I tell you what, you'd be silly if you didn't come down to see some of these players where we're the advantage of watching the whole game on all the rinks. Sammy trying to find that same port. Yeah, he didn't really want that one. He had to be in between them. He's still probably got, I'd say, I don't know, at this stage, maybe 3, could be. Well, it's definitely 2 anyway. Definitely 2, if not 3. So Jacob really hasn't got much on him. Maybe he just comes through and just tries to play that yellow bowl, rocks it over about 2 or 3 times, probably come in for shot. G'day, Douglas, watching from Scotland. G'day, Lawrence Smith. How are you, mate? So see what here. Looks like I think he's going to favour playing the backhand onto that yellow bowl there. Try and rock it into the head. He's in the area. Is he going to get an edge off this bowl? Oh, well, he's taken one out for sure. So he's done something there where he said if he got the inside edge of that wing bowl there, of Glenn's bowl, he would have got a result for sure. G'day, Bill Andrews, watching from Yamba. Lawrence Smith. Down in Sydney. I hope Yamba and Sydney people, I hope you're safe and dry. Our hats go off to all of our friends and families that live in those regions, particularly the northern part of New South Wales, Lismore, all the way down through there. All the very best. I hope things improve shortly and you can get back to some type of normality. I know it's been a heck of a few bad days for you down there. So Sammy, how's his weight? He's just got to come around this bowl. If he pulls up on the green, it's going to be a very, very handy bowl. It stayed on, so that's quite a good bowl there by Sam. Any movement of the kitty. He's got that back covered now, which could have been a bit of a danger because these 2 bowlers have got the opportunity of getting both of them, just depending on how he hits it and at what weight. But definitely got the opportunity. But any movement on that yellow bowl there now, which he was playing for the last time, just may be enough to get that kitty, the edge of the kitty. Changing his hand. Oh, not far away. Good try by Jacob. G'day, David Stockham. How are you, mate? Made it home safely. Good on you, bud. Good to catch up there last week, mate. G'day, Lynn, watching from Canada. Great to have you on board, Lynn. So I'll tell you what, Musgrave have jumped out of the blocks here this afternoon. This rink here, by God, they've really got something to prove by the looks of it. So Ben Walsh leading up, as we said. So a bit of a change round. We've been playing 3 the last few weeks. So. Ben never far away. Nice bowl there by Josh. Just got the edge of the kitty there. So, g'day, Sam. I won't even try to pronounce that last name, mate. And Tracy Wallace, thanks for that, Tracy. Burley now playing their third game of this weekend. Premier League up 2 games so far. No, that's yes, they have won 2. They have won 2 this weekend. They beat Tweed Heads last night, Tracy, and they tell me that they snuck over the line up at Pine Rivers this morning against Pine on the carpet. They tell me you got up by 1 shot, so 2 good wins out of Burley Heads this weekend. So well done. They're now in the process of playing Algester at Algester, and then they're playing tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Burley Heads against North Toowoomba. So what a weekend Burley Heads have got. Now, Glenn Bailey said, I know these bowls pretty well. Set of alphas. Chap out of Boat Desert used to own them. G'day, Mel Robbo. How are you? Darren Jackson, how are you, mate? Thanks, Darren, for that. Okay, Tony Williams. He just didn't have to touch Glenn's bowl there. Just need a little bit more grass. I'm not going to get into that, Brendan. I reckon they're both pretty good players, mate. I believe you me, they are. Kane and Jacob, mate. Yeah, both very, very outstanding players in my personal opinion. Okay, James Johnson watching from Glasgow in Scotland. So, Tony, Jacob very interested in this one. Comes up, squats over it. Don't think it's got the weight though. Well, it's needed a bit more weight on that one there. We see young Jaden Christie going to the head. I said very unusual for, well, not unusual, I shouldn't say that, because Jaden's played a lot of 3 at Helensvale. He's played a very experienced player in his day, just that we're so used to seeing him play as a lead, that's all, so it's good to see him. G'day, Mark Spring, I knew who you'd be bearing for, and Graham Ott, I knew who you'd be bearing for too, mate. Good on you, fellas. Good to have you on board. So Jaden comes down to his weight. Bowl should start working into the head now. I think he's just a little bit too wide for what he's after. Had perfect weight. Well, he snuck in. It's not too far away. Once again, so Jake, a little bit under the hammer. I said the up front combination for Sammy White had been performing very well at the early stages of this game. So Sean Baker's drawn Brendan Egan. He said that's his nightmare, he reckons. Anyway, Bakes, I do rate Sean Baker very highly. He's in fine form at the moment. Back in his heyday. See his partner here this afternoon, Jana, of course, with the kids. Great to see them. Yeah, Jake's just pulling across the head there. Had a good line for what he was after. Sammy, yeah, good call there by Sammy. He says, don't worry about the kitty, mate. Let's just cover this bowl here. Yeah, good on you, Helena. Yeah, settle down with a scotch and watch some great bowls. Good call, my dear. I tell you what, I don't think Jaden could have walked down here and put that in a better position. It's basically pretty much where Sammy called him. So, a bit of an open draw here for Jake, really. He plays with excellent weight as a rule, the young man. So, he's played this pretty well too. Yes, good bowl by Jake. Yeah, that would definitely be the shot. That's about right too, Clive. I remember when Jacob used to lead for you, mate. He was only, he was about 14 or 15 at the time, if I remember, Clive. And even Kane was even smaller in those days, mate. Kane was the only person I saw ever turn up at bowls, mate, where the bag was twice the size of himself. So, yeah, good days, weren't they, Clive? They really were, mate. And look at the 2 great men they've grown into now, mate. Absolute credit to their parents and themselves. Sammy looking down here, I think he can be a little bit narrow for what he's after. He's maybe after the cannon with onto the grey to the yellow. Just not quite. Not quite. He hit it pretty well where he wanted to, but that cannon was He just had to hit a little bit different. Yeah, you're dead right there, Clive. He was too, mate. Yeah, I remember those days, mate. I'll tell you what, even at that age, Clive, and you'd agree with me, mate, he just showed what wonderful potential, how he was going to develop into a bowler. And he hasn't disappointed at all. Yeah, just a little bit overweight. Now, Sammy having a good look at this. He has got possibly 4 seconds, or he's got definitely got 3 seconds anyway. So he may be looking for the cannon onto the grey. The only thing is, if he does that, if he plays that and hits it perfectly, that grey might even lock in and stay there. So, but it's still there though. It's still there on the back end, which, like, yeah, he's stuck to the back end draw, which isn't a bad idea. A bit unlucky there. He got the result, but just sorry, he didn't get the result. He played the shot he was after, but just didn't get the result that he was after. But tried it very well. Angela Nelson, g'day, Ange. How are you? Great to catch up with young Kane up on Tamarind Mountain this week, and of course your husband Greg was up there. It was great to catch up with them both, Ange, and yeah. Hope you're keeping well, my dear. G'day, Sean Keepy. So Jacob, once again, I think he could be a little bit wide on this one here. Yeah, good on you, Gary New. I'm glad you enjoyed the telecast, mate. It's good to hear. Go, White Eye. G'day, go. How's Ma going, mate? Say g'day to him for us, please. Yeah, g'day, Bones. We'll try and get you them, mate. Mate, I know you've just come on board, Bones, but you haven't heard, mate. Burleigh won last night, which you probably know about, and they also won this morning up at Pine. They beat Pine by 1 shot, and the reserve grade was won by Pine by 1 shot also. So, yeah, must have been some colossal games up there, Glenn. And they're at the moment, from what I'm led to believe, Bones, that they're up 2 rinks to 1 at Algester. And that should be another crack of a game too, mate. G'day, Jeff Blake. Thank you very much for those very kind words. We see a lovely start there by young Josh King. Benny Walsh just running through the head there slightly, but his bowl's still playable. See the delivery there by Josh. Quite a tall young man. Very accomplished player. Gee whiz, I saw him play a few weeks ago at Noggin. He was absolutely outstanding. It's not a bad bowl there. So Ben just got to correct his weight. That's all he's got to do. So his line was absolutely spot on. Watching it very intently, walking down, following it. Has he got the run? He's not going to be far away. As I said, a beautifully running green here this evening for the players to showcase their skills on. Absolutely magnificent. Just for you, Bones, Tracy Wallace has got Premiers 40 to 36. That's the Burleigh after 38 ends, and the Reggies 51 to 36 down after 50 ends. So good looking bowl here from Tony Williams, just sitting in behind the head again in a very good catchment area. So you probably see Tony may even change his hand with his next bowl, but Glenn Barley, depending on where this one here finishes, I think Glenn would like to change the head slightly here. Just sit just in front of the kitty, just draw another one. Using a set of alphas, Glenn. Mate of mine, Jeff Gillay, used to use them. He used them pretty well too, and not too sure. I think Glenn saw him one day and said, mate, I'll buy these off you. So Jeffrey sold them. So Tony Williams sticking to his forehand. I thought he may have changed there, but anyway, I'm sitting behind a nice glass window, nice and warm, and they're out there playing. So He's just a beautiful line, just going to run out a little bit of weight. Now, this bowl here really needs a friend. So, Glenn, the importance of drawing another close one. G'day, Clinton Bailey. How you going, buddy? Great to see you last weekend, mate. You and your lovely mum. Just going to run around the back with this one. Going to come to a very good home, though. Yeah, they are, Glenn. They really are, Bones. They're having a very good weekend so far, mate. So, Danny Supple, how you going, mate? Hope everybody out there staying safe and keeping well. We see a... Ray, the last result I heard that the Hawks were one behind with one end to play, but I'll try and get Robbie onto that. We do know people that are there. So if we can actually get those results, we will. Is he going to play onto this bowl? What's going to happen? Yep. Now, that's good bowl, but Ben Walsh may have shot out of that because that bowl did go through the head. Now, Ben's first bowl, as I said, was through the head, and now it comes into play. Now, the kitty there, you can see Ben's holding one shot with that yellow bowl. I'd probably favour Josh's two-tone pink and orange bowl there. Looks to me from here to be second shot because the kitty's just in front of that Premier League Queensland sign. As you can see, the marker just placed there on the bank. So, g'day, Frankie. How are you, mate? Yeah, we're trying to get them for you now, Ray or Robin, whichever one it is. Elliot, no, mate, you mean Chris Levere. He's a Kiwi, mate. He's not a Frenchman. Okay. He is watching from Auckland, though, I can tell you that. How are you, Frankie? So we're just trying to get those results through from Helensville because they did start at 2 p.m. this afternoon. So the game should be just about over now. Chrissy Pavlov, there we go. Chrissy, thank you. Brody, topside. Brody won. Oh, what a great bowl there by Jake. Topside, Brody won 53-51. Brody reserves win 79-75. G'day, Barbara Green. Hope you're keeping well. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brody won the top side, 53-51, and Brody won the reserves, 79-75. And we thank Chrissy Pavlov very, very much for those results coming through. So once again, we see looks as though I'd favour them definitely for two shots there with those two bowls. So the players have probably got about 1.5 meters to draw a shot. Always a very hard draw down this way though. So yeah, just pulling up a little bit short there with that one. Not very happy with it. See Kane, his brother, watching it on the way down. Oh, good on you, Bubbles, Dad. Okay. G'day, Mary, watching from Scotland. It's always good to have you. Yeah, Sammy just pulling up a bit light on that one. Clive, I'll definitely keep my ear out for you, mate, and I'll be in touch. G'day, Michael White. How you going, Michael? See your lovely wife here, mate. Regards to that lovely daughter of yours too, mate, when you see her, young Georgia. Tell her I miss seeing her smiling face around. Yeah, good bowl there by Jacob. That's 3 shots they'll be holding there. So, be a handy pick up for the boys. Bit of pressure on Sammy here. He's got a bit of dead wood to get through there. It'd be looking pretty ugly from down there, I reckon. Nothing he can really hit. So I think it's really just a really just a dead draw. So it's a pretty hard shot to play because I said it'd be looking pretty ugly down there. It's as the sun starts coming, it's all setting and the green starts slowing up slightly. So Sammy, has he got the weight on it though? Tell you what, he's not going to be too far away. Oh, what a bowl, Sammy White. That is a sensational bowl. That's one shot. That's a handy turnaround this time of the game, you know. G'day, Jake McCutcheon. How are you, mate? Great to have you on board. Wayne Masters. G'day, Wayno. Hope you and Kath are keeping well, mate. And Big Johnny North. Good on you, Johnny. Been in the garden today, buddy? Great to have everybody on board. Hope you're enjoying the telecast, brought to you by the Gold Coast-Tweed District Media Team. Up here with Mr. Robbie Allen. And the reason I'm here, because Robbie must be kept under adult supervision at all times. Thank you very much for those kind words. We try to showcase this great game of ours. And next weekend, I said all roads lead to Helensville. Grand final weekend. What a weekend of bowls that's going to be down there. Anyone, everybody, every bowler, if they're in the vicinity of Helensville next week, do yourself a favour. Even if you just call in for an hour, just call in, you'll see some absolutely sensational players down there. We see a nice start here from young Josh. Just got a little bit edge of the kitty, that's all, but good start. As I said, watched this young man play a few weeks ago, and oh my God, didn't he have a night out really at Enoggera. He played absolutely superbly against Enoggera that night. So Ben got a nice line on this one here, going to come down to his weight. He's not going to be too far away. Pretty well acceptable. Just fell over. If still on the run, would have been all right. So Josh got to just beat those two bowls. He's asking it to turn. It's turning just nicely for him. Coming in now. Gone to a pretty good home just there. G'day, John Welsh, good to have you on board, mate. So Glenn Bailey on his forehand, just got to beat that last bowl. Not too far away. G'day, Trish. How are you, Trish? How's up in Cairns today, my dear? I was talking to Emma before the game. Had a bit of a chinwag to her, Trish. Hope you and Dave are keeping well. So Tony, just got to stay off this white one, just off this yellow one of Ben's. Well, he just caught the edge of it, yes. Yeah, I think the 12's pretty good too, Barbara. I think the 12 also too, you can share the talent around too. Tell you what, not far away again, young Glenn Bailey, another great bowl there by Glenn. Two good bowls. That's a bit of a target there. That's the only thing. I mean, this here can be split now. You get the inside of that one, both of them will go. Yes, great teams here, Phil. Absolutely, mate. Really looking forward to this game, mate, because I think it really does come down to, in my personal opinion only, and Robbie and I were talking about this on the way up, is that I really do think whoever loses this game may not make the 5. That's how close it is. And let's face it, the reserve grade competition, you got 14 teams, and you got 12 teams with the last couple of rounds mathematically had the opportunity of making the final 5. So how good is that? Like, that's just, you know, after 13 rounds, you got 12 out of the 14 teams mathematically can make the playoffs. That's great. Regards to Dave too, Trish, and you look after yourself, my dear. So Jaden, he's just put another one in there, but he's trying to set a bit of a target there for Jake, who does like to have a bit of a run, so I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to hit this. G'day, Darren, and Dave McCann. G'day, Dave. How are you, mate? Trish Spicer says it's very hot in Cairns. It's going to be a little bit cool down here tonight, I reckon, Trish. I reckon it's going to be down under 20 degrees tonight after that rain. So, Jake, what's he got? He's going to have a lash. Well, he's killed it. He's a little bit wide, but he got the kill. G'day, Kelvin. There you go, mate. So anyone out at any of the other games, if you have any results, can you please flick them on one of the streams on the Gold Coast Tweed District Facebook page, or the Bowls Queensland Facebook page, or the Premier League Facebook page, please, so we can tell all of our followers out there. They're all very keen to know what's happening in other venues. So if you're at another venue and even you think we know the score, please flick it through to us and we'll try and let everybody know. So, of course, Ben Walsh, because dead ends now, much to Ryan Bester's pleasure, and now they're now dead. There's no longer a respot. So, which I think is a good idea, because blokes like Kelvin and Ryan Bester, they are good drivers, and to me they shouldn't be punished for something that they have an absolute knack to. Nice starter here by Ben. Just going to pull up a little bit short, but should just fall over. It's still running around about 14.5 seconds, even though the sun's gone off it now, but a little bit of breeze. And it's said the players were very, very, very complimentary. Yeah, you're dead right too, Trish. It's too cold for me too, kid. I reckon the wife will have the fire going when I get home tonight, Trish, up on the mountain. Yeah, I agree with that, Mark. I reckon Burleigh are the dark horse, mate. Like, I mean, you know, they're just up at the moment against Alcester, and they've got North Toowoomba tomorrow. North Toowoomba are no pushover, but, you know, like, I mean, mate, tell you what, it's going to be, what a season we've had, eh? It's been sensational. Some of the games we've been able to broadcast have been absolutely outstanding. G'day, Mick. No, it's a pleasure giving you the coverage, mate. G'day, Johnny Walker. How you going, mate? Nice bowl here from Josh. Just going to run in behind the head. Something very, very workable. Hey, Greg Bostock. G'day, Bozzy. Great to see you during the week, my friend. So, Glenn, just got to come around these two bowls here of Ben Walsh. Yeah, he's played this very well, Glenn Bailey. Again, a very steady player over the years. Played against Glenn quite a few times over the years, and he's always a tough one to get on top of. He's very consistent. Hey, Stephen Lunn. It's great to be on board. Good on you, mate. Jacob, a bit interested in this one from Tony. Yes. There you go, Clive. All that skill that you taught the young man, mate. Look at this. It's starting to show off now, Clive. Yeah, probably see Glenn change his hand now. Just try and outdraw that last bowl. This is the wider hand of the two. I don't think he's got the run on this one. He really just needed a little bit more weight on that one there. His line wasn't that bad. And Tony now got the opportunity. Roger Webb says if only they could get 20 degrees. How's Christchurch this afternoon, mate? Mate, I'll tell you a second, mate. Robbie's sitting here and he's got his shirt on. He's got a jumper on underneath, and he's also got a doona on after that. He's starting to look a bit like the Michelin man, mate, and it's still only like 22 degrees here at the moment, Roger. Mate, I'll tell you what, mate. You see how you All Blacks are starting to get soft now, mate, because Robbie being a junior All Black trialist, as every New Zealander ever has been, I thought he'd be used to the cold weather, mate. You're not talking to me. So young Jake on the mat at the moment. Hey, thanks for that, Darren. South Australia, Premier 1, first week of finals. Grange beat Halifax Bay. Thanks for that, mate. Good on you, Clive. There's one thing I really enjoy about the streaming. I really do enjoy. See, another good bowl there from young Jake Wren. The second shot in there, he's locked it in. 22 Avery Christchurch. Good on you, mate. Tell you what, how's his Is he got it? Oh, what a bowl there from young Jaden Christie. That is a superb bowl. Absolutely. Thanks for that, Darren. Appreciate that. Somerton beat Modbury. Appreciate those results coming through. And all the best to everybody participating over in South Australia in the final weekend, mate. It's fantastic. We see Victoria, I think the Premier League was on this morning, if I remember correctly. I saw a little bit of it, so it's great to see all the streaming going around at the moment. It's fantastic, and it's, to me, I still think it's something that, you know, for selection purposes and all types of analysis, I still think it's something that we could really tap into a lot better than what we're doing at the moment. I think it could help everybody. Hey, Happy Bowler, how are you, mate? Hey, Mr. Baker. Colin Leese, how are you, mate? So, Jake, looking for a little trail here. He had weight for what he's after, but just a little bit wide. Just a bit quick, probably, yeah. Michael White, I definitely got Robbie's medication, mate. We don't go anywhere without it. He's got his smokes and a can of V, mate. That's all the medication he needs, buddy. He's complaining about it's too far to walk for a smoke here, you reckon so? Michael? So Sammy, nice little draw here, down here on his backhand. Doesn't want to move the kitty too far, though. Josh's got a bowl sitting just in behind the head. Not going to be too far away. Sits his bowl. Oh, just got the wrong side of it. Very good home. Timmy Phillips. G'day, Timmy. Hey, that's a great effort, Darren. 5 sides. Modbury had 5 sides in the finals, mate. That's a fantastic effort, mate. Yes, Desley, you definitely had a pie. Okay. Jacob. Any movement on any of these bowls on the run. Looking pretty good. Oh, gee whiz, how unlucky is that? He got the, just didn't get it fat enough, but gee whiz, he was pretty happy with that delivery. He was, he thought he had that in the belly, but he just got the edge of it. I think he's probably cut it down to 1, yeah, but Musgrave have only just got the 1 bowl in the head here, so really does need a friend. That might be, yeah, probably only one with that red bowl, but, well, sorry, they have got 2 bowls in the head because, that's right, Jaden's using those green ones. I'm also used to him using a different coloured bowl too. He changed his bowls too. Yeah, they've probably got 4th shot now too. Now I'll look at that, yeah. Hey, good on you, Darren. And, mate, hope everybody's going well over in South Australia, buddy. Yeah, I think he'll be playing for that red bowl. Oh, he's not. Probably is a little bit of danger there, I guess, on the run. Oh, geez, he had beautiful weight on that too, didn't he? That's fantastic, Trish. Mate, not only you got talented daughters, you got talented sons too. My God. Thanks. Trish Spicer's son played against Alex Marshall today in Victoria. That's fantastic, Trish. Great experience. Both teams are in the finals next weekend. How good's that, eh? Thanks very much, Trish. Now, Jacob's got to be under that green bowl. He doesn't really want to get too much of it. Oh, he has. He just had to be under that. Yeah, 2 shots. That's great, Clive. Yeah, it should be good. G'day, Phil Watkins. Thanks for those kind words, mate. We do our best. Robbie tries pretty hard to produce some reasonable type of camera angles, and I've just got to oversee it, that's all. Hey, Robbie. He's not talking. Yeah, mate, he is. Oh, well. Ben just pulling up just a tad short there. Sammy got a nice little lead over Jacob at the moment. G'day, Clint. How you going, buddy? Good bowl here from Josh, though. Not too far away at all. Yeah, lovely starter there. Yeah, it's going to fall over. So you see the green still running absolutely beautiful. It's still, your bowl falling over tells you greens are running a little bit quicker than 14 seconds. So as long as your bowl falls over, it's still telling you there's pretty reasonable pace in the green. So Ben just trying to correct on his first one. Tell you what, he's not going to be too far away. Yeah, good weight. Was not a bad bowl there. Still favourite. I think he'd probably be one down. How you going, Clint? How's Paradise Point going, mate? Great to be there last weekend, mate, showcasing your great club, mate. Now, Josh, is he going to sneak under this one here of Ben's, which he has done. Yes, very good bowl there. So a couple of shots there. So Clint can play this either hand, really. It's on his forehand or his backhand. Yeah, probably the narrower hand of the two, the hand he's playing at the moment. Yeah, probably needed just a couple more turns. G'day, Kelvin Fair. How are you this afternoon, mate? Hope you're enjoying the telecast brought to you by the Gold Coast-Tweed District Media Team. And this round, round 13 of Premier League, Henselite Premier League, is bought the charity round, and the charity, which is I think is a wonderful charity, and it's well done to the Premier League committee to make So Brave Australia's Young Women's Breast Cancer Charity. So a wonderful, wonderful charity, and absolutely well worth supporting, ladies and gentlemen. See Tony Williams here. He's not going to be too far away. He just wants to stay off this yellow one. Oh, just caught the edge of it. No, it was great being there, Clint. The place is a credit to you guys down there, mate. The place is looking fantastic. You've done some great work down there. Yeah, pretty happy up here, Darren, with the Broncos having a win, mate. I'm telling you, everybody's walking around with a smile on their dial today, mate. So Glenn, once again, just needed a little bit more weight. But, pretty important, I think, with to get a bowl in behind the head. Tony with his next bowl sneaking around the back of their head here. So, okay, the doggies. Good on you, Darren. Just see me having a good look at this. I'm not too sure who's got shot there. Jaden just trying to sit this bowl here at the back. Gee whiz, he had a beautiful track on that, just looking at probably about another 3 foot of weight on that there. So Jake, once again too, a bit like Jaden, could really play this either hand. It's open both hands. So g'day Stevie Bell, how are you, mate? So Jake, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays it on the backhand, which he is going to do. I thought he would because there's a little bit of trail there. He's got two bowls waiting for it. And Musgrave at this stage has got nothing behind the head. A little bit too wide with this one here because the wind, believe it or not making excuses, but the wind has dropped to what it was 5 minutes ago. The wind just dropped completely when he played that bowl. So Jade, they really need a bowl in behind the head. Just got tangled up on that stuff coming in. G'day Wayne Wilson, how are you, mate? Need a rest. Good on you, Arnold. Oh, he may have just got the wrong edge of that. It falls back in. That will probably be the shot, I think. Too far away. So Sammy having a good look at the head. There's an open draw there. Thank you very much for those kind words, Rog. Appreciate it, mate. Robbie goes all right for an old bloke too, just quietly, mate. He's doing a pretty good job here with the cameras and everything, mate. So it's great to see some support here this evening. There's quite a good crowd. I'll tell you what, it's the first time this year, though, I've actually been at a Premier League game and everybody's walking around with jumpers on in the crowd. They're pretty well rugged up, all except for Robbie. Robbie walks around with a jumper on even when it's 30 degrees. Great bowl there by Sammy White. That's a great bowl. Now, they probably were one down by the looks of that. Arnold says that that their season finished last week with a loss. So he needs a rest. Mate, you'll be missing it in a few weeks, though, mate. We're lucky up here, buddy. Where, as you know, we pay 12 months of the year, so we can't complain. So Jacob, he's got a draw there. He's only got a couple of feet to draw the draw shot. He has got the port. Oh dear, he just to be a little bit wider with that one. There's Sammy having a bit of a look now. Probably holding two shots there by the looks of it from here. Camera angles can be very, very deceiving though, so not 100% sure with that. Sammy coming around the back, unless they have nothing around the back. He needed that. He really needed another 3 foot on that one there, I reckon. You see a shot on there for Jacob. Going to play his forehand by the looks of that call there from... They do, Darren, don't they? Mate, my philosophy is, mate, you can't be knocked up if you're not short, son. He's got this very, very close. Oh, he just got the edge of that bowl. He cleared that. He had that in the belly. 3 shots. So that's 3 to the Sammy White-led combination. Tell you what, Sammy leading him very, very, very well at the moment. So orchestrating it all. G'day, Joel. Thank you very much for those kind words, mate. We do try our best. Oh, well left. Love the way Jake just dropped that. Yep, so Sammy snuck away to a pretty handy lead. The other two teams very, very close. I see young Jaden following this down here. Quite simple, Trish, is because no one's doing the boards and Robbie can't, well, he's finding it hard to even find the board, but he's trying to read all of the other boards because no one's doing the master boards, Trish. So Robbie's having a bit of a hard time here trying to get the scores off the individual rinks. So I tell you what, a lovely bowl here from Josh. Yeah, beautiful bowl there. It's good leading, very good leading. So he's trying to get the scores now on off the individual boards, Trish, which he has done. He's just starting to add it up. Still one he can't get. He said another beautiful bowl here from Ben Walsh. Look at these two having a great tussle up front this afternoon. Gee whiz, that's very good leading. Very, very good leading. You don't get much better than that. Had to be a little bit wider, bollocks. So you see the lights. You see the lights just starting to kick in a little bit now. It's still 24.3 degrees. It's 53%. Okay, Glenn, not going to be too far away. Sneaking under that bowl, not quite. The scoreboard's up to date now. Trish, all boards are up to date. Said no one's doing the masterboards down there for us, so neither masterboard. So we're doing it off the rinks. Okay, Tony, just going to run around the back here. He doesn't want to get the edge of that bowl. He just missed it. Michael Dillon, I saw you walk in, Mick. How are you, mate? There he is, sitting along the green there. So Glenn, once again, pulling up a bit short. Windshaw's not too bad, mate. We're sitting in behind the glass here, Phil. I'm not having a problem at all, mate. Robbie says it's a bit cold, mate, so... Right, Tony having a drive. I tell you what, he's not far away. He's got this great bowl. Split the head open. Killed it. Replay. I'll tell you the secret, Mark. He's just putting his shoes and socks back on now, mate. He had that up that much. Mate, he had to go through his fingers a few times too, mate. I just see the Musgrave manager just go to one of the Belmont and say, can you get someone to do the board, please? Because no one's doing them. So, Ben, good, probably pretty close to 3/4 once again. Yeah, not a bad starter from Ben, just sitting in behind the head, looking around about 3.5 feet behind the head by the looks of that there. Josh playing his backhand, which is the tighter hand of the two here this evening. But the wind has definitely dropped now compared to what it was 15 or so minutes ago. Another good starter here from young Ben Walsh, not far away. Yeah, lovely starter. So a bit of pressure on Josh here. He's just got to correct his grass line slightly. He likes this one. He's not going to be too far away. It starts working into the head now as he's got the kitty, and he has done too. That's a great bowl. Lovely correction there. Glenn Bailey playing his forehand. Got good weight on this. He's just got to sneak under this one here, which he has done. What a great bowl by Glenn. Another good second shot in there. Tony playing his backhand. Probably had to be around that yellow bowl. Well, he turned that one over. Actually lifted the head a little bit better than what he found it. Glenn Bailey once again. Yeah, I just don't think he's got the weight. Had a perfect line on what he was after too. He's not happy with himself. Yeah, it would be too, Darren. It'd be a crack of a game of singles, mate. Mitchy Mares. Good day, Mitchell. How are you, buddy? Tell you what, Tony, not going to be too far away. Just going to duck under this, or just going to get the right side of it. Oh, a little bit unlucky. Rolled that one of Glenn's over too, and there's still a nice little port in there on the forehand for Jaden. With Ben having a bowl just in behind the head also too, so they could really play this either hand, but there's more danger for the Musgrave team on Jaden's forehand. Jaden's backhand than his forehand. If he does his... He just wants to sit the bowl. It is the kind of hand that has got the wind blowing. A little bit wider than that one. Andrew, it's the charity round, and that's why they're wearing the shirts. It's the charity round, and of course the charity round every year. Premier League has a charity round, and this year's charity is So Brave, Australia's Young Women Breast Cancer Charity. So wonderful, wonderful charity there, mate, and a wonderful cause, and it's great to see Premier League helping out those women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. So all the money raised from people purchasing shirts, etc., goes to a very worthy cause. Has he got the bowl? Oh, not quite. Good try, those. Put another bowl in there. So again, they're just looking for the little trail. If they get a little trail, it'll be worth a few. Whoop. You see the people. It's quite a good crowd here this evening. They're sitting along the edge of the green. There's a few people outside the other rooms. Yeah, just a little bit underdone weight-wise there, young Jake Wren. Yeah, it is a good initiative too, mate, and it's fantastic too. Hey, good on you, Roger Dimble Bowls Club. Good on you, bud. Andrew, it's a very worthy cause, mate. You never have too much red, Clive, that's for sure, mate. A few people out there braving the weather on that side, yes. So, Sammy looking just to take the place of this bowl. I tell you what, he's not going to be too far away. Oh, and that was the danger of playing the forehand there, I thought. He's got the shot, yep. He had it a little bit more in, well, yeah, would have to have the shot there by looks of that yellow bowl. Thought he may have still been one down, but no, looks as though I got the shot. Alan Law, thank you for that, mate. Burley, 52. Algester, 45 after 53 ends. Thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate that update. The reserves are a few down. No, thanks, Lawman. Appreciate that. Anyone at any other venue, if you can tell us the results, we would appreciate it. Mitchie's already sent the results through from Broadbeach. We appreciate that, Mitchell. Helensvale 51, Broady 54, 1.5 rinks each. Reserves, Broady beat Helensvale on 2 rinks. We do appreciate those updates. And Jake probably got, Jake had probably pumped that up for shot. Must be pretty close, I reckon. Sammy having a good look. I think it looked pretty ugly to him. G'day, Jado. How are you, mate? Thanks, Lawman. Burley reserves are down by 8 shots over Algester. Thanks for that, mate. Do appreciate that. So just ordered some brown water. Unfortunately, after the floods, the water here in Brisbane is, for some reasons, very discoloured. Sammy. Oh, they might still have shots just by the look of that. That's no good, Arnold. Mate, yeah, they can't play the perfect game all the time, buddy. But, mate, I hope you enjoyed the year, mate, and come back bigger and better next year. So Jacob got the opportunity here to play with weight. Has he got it? Well, not quite. Well, now I'll see who's got shot here. I got a funny feeling that yellow bowl's still shot. And it is too. I thought that he may have just pumped Jake's bowl up enough. It just goes to show you how deceptive the camera angles can be. So they're having a bit of a chinwag in the young Jake and Jacob. Sammy, bit of a team meeting going on over here. Ben just waiting for him. I think they're having a bit of a team meeting to see if they're going to change things around or what they're going to do, I think so. So anyway, meeting's over. So Ben going to play his backhand. Still the wider hand of the two. Yeah, nice starter here, just in behind the head, not too far away. Anything behind the head's always very usable. Yeah, Josh just running through the head. Probably, they've varied the length here with this. They've been playing a good 3/4 length. And this is more to a medium length. So both leads just having to adapt to the different length. So it's very good tactics by Ben Walsh, the Musgrave Pelicans lead. So the other opposition doesn't get set on a length. So yeah, it's good tactics, just moving the length around, moving the mat around, moving the kitty around. So Josh, young Jacob, very interested in this one, as he should be too. He's not going to be too far away. Yeah, lovely correction there by Josh. That's a good bowl. Glenn Bailey, just got to reach that now. Will do, Clive. Hey, Jules Johnson, how are you, my dear? Always good to hear from you. Good to see you home and enjoying your family life with your animals. Two beautiful dogs you got out there, my dear. So Tony a little bit wide with this one. He's got pretty good weight on it though. It starts working into the head now. Jacob's not. Yeah, you just need another couple of feet on it just to settle in a little bit behind the head. G'day, Tucker. Yeah, good try there by Glenn. Going to come to a very good home there. Sitting in behind the head. So Tony's weight was pretty well spot on with his first bowl. Just got to cut his grass line down. He's pretty much just going to, looks like he's playing more of a positional bowl here for Jacob. Yep, that's where Jacob asked for one, so had his foot there. How you been, Tucker? You been playing any bowls, mate? What have you been up to, son? So, Jaden. Good on you, Jules. You enjoy them, my dear. Young Jade not far away. What a great attempt there by the young man. Beautiful weight for what he was after. Just as after a little trail back there, so had great weight. So Jake, he realises a very experienced campaigner, even at the young man that he is. He knows the importance of having a friend in there. Oh, is he going to sneak in? No, not too far away. Last update we had from there, Darren. Let's just watch this bowl here from Jaden. Probably not far enough. Kevin Fowler watching from Port Augusta. The last update we had, Darren, was the Burleigh 52 to Algester 45 after 53 ends. That was from Alan Law. Yeah, good bowl here by Jake. Yeah, beautiful weighted bowl. And the Reggies were down by 8 at that stage, Darren, so I hope that keeps you informed, mate. Hey, good on you, Tacker. Catch up one day, mate. Hey, Sammy, a little trail on here be very beneficial to the Pelicans' cause. He likes this. Oh, it's just starting to turn. Oh, gee whiz, he had good weight too, didn't he? I just turned. Well, he needs a bit more grass here. As I said, even that being the narrow hand, but the wind has definitely stopped compared to what it was 15 to 20 minutes ago. You can see the Henselite signs down there. They're hardly moving now. The windsock's very stable. Okay, Jacob needs a friend. He's got to sit these bowls. He certainly does. And he's played a great bowl there, the young man. Like Musgrave had a beautiful little nest egg there of 4 bowls. So, yes. So, a very good bowl there by young Jacob Nelson. A very good covering bowl. Sammy's still looking at the trail down there. He can still make a couple if he gets it right. Tell you what, he's not far away. That's a great bowl there by Sam. Showcasing what incredible skills he has. I tell you what, that's a great bowl there by Sam. Probably that last bowl of Jacobs took away that trail, so it was more just a sit and stay. The Belmont boys having a good look. Looks like they've come up with a plan. I don't think Jacob's too keen on it though, by the looks of it. He's still having another look. I just don't think he's very keen on that shot, just looking at his facial expressions. But anyway, we'll see what he plays. Good afternoon, Mr. Stewart. How are you this afternoon, mate? Hope you had a good afternoon at Helensvale. Must have been a crack of a game down there, mate, between Broady and Helensvale. So Jacob, tell you what, he's not far away. He's going to be pretty close to this. Has he got the kitty? Oh, he just got the edge of that yellow bowl. So it'd be 1 by the looks of it to the Musgrave Pelicans. So another handy pickup by Sam White-led combination. Oh, after 8 ends, I should say. They're leading 13-1. As we see the other scores, Kane Nelson 6, Ryan Digby 8 after 7 ends. Brendan Egan 5, Sean Baker 7 after 8 ends. Oh, gee whiz, we've got some cracker of some games here this evening. Really can't ask for much better. As we see, one of the stalwarts from the Musgrave Hill Bowls Club just walking in here very, very quietly. Mr. Brian Baldwin. Great to see Brian. Lovely starter here by Ben. Once again, He certainly is, Trish, and he's on fire, my dear. He certainly is. I tell you what, Emma's going all right out there too, just quietly. Trish, just between you and me. Don't tell anyone else, okay? G'day, Scotty Chamberlain. How are you, Scotty? So, Ben, his first bowl, how's good his memory? Pretty much full length. See the way I said they just keep varying the length. Last end was short. This end's a good, pretty close to full length. It's a good 3/4 length. So, again, once again, Ben just varying the length around. So, you know. Josh just running around the back here. If it stays up there, which it is going to do, very handy location there. Hey, Michael, how are you, mate? You boys had a good win down at Broadbeach, mate, this afternoon. Well done. Hey, Glenn, perfect line on that once again. Looking probably another 2 foot away, I guess. So just Tony on his forehand. Yeah, just a little bit wide with that one as his green probably starts coming in. He's been repositioned, Johnny, from what I'm led to believe, mate. I thought he'd be leading for Kane, but I see him over on another rink, Mr. Walker. Hey, look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, buddy. So another good bowl there from Glenn, just pulling up just a tad short though, but not too far away. So Tony just going to slip under this one. And the actual fact, how unlucky he is there. He just put Glenn Bailey's bowl there into a wonderful position there, just sitting back. Got the best backward there now by the looks of things. So it's really good. So young Jaden, he can play this either hand. He's got an open draw here on both hands. So just whatever he's comfortable with, no doubt. He said he's been playing very well in this third position here today. So very experienced campaigner, young Jaden. As you said, the green's starting to come in slightly now. It's been beautiful free running green here this afternoon. The light's starting to click in now, so he's played this very, very well. Yes, 3 shots. G'day, George Webber, watching from England. Great to have you on board, mate. G'day, Bruce Kirk. How are you, mate? On your Michael White. Oh, straight through the gap, Jake Wren. He's taken out the Glenn Bailey best backward there, so looks as though Tony Williams now would have the best backward there. So maybe looking for a little bit of cover here. In that effect, I think Belmont Policy would have the 2 best backward, just looking from here. Oh, it's left a bit of a target here for young Jake. Playing with more control. Very close. He's going to get a result. Well, he got one of them out. Probably locked in. Well, he has locked in second best backward too, but still 3 down by the looks of that there, and really not much to hit now. It's just got to be a dead draw. So yeah, no, they're going pretty good there, Michael. They are going well, mate. They're playing great bowls. Sammy here tonight's having a bit of a night out at the moment. As Trish Price has just said, Sammy's on fire. Believe you me, he's really burning here tonight. Sammy Going to sneak around this bowl here. You're not going to be too far away. Best backward. That's a great bowl there by Sammy White. Oh, it just fell in the ditch. Oh, it just sat on the edge and it just rocked in. Thought he gave himself best backward there. But Alan Law, thank you very much for those results. Burley 55, Algester 48 on 58 ends. In the reserves, it's Algester 67 to Burley 64 on 73 ends. So both those games are getting very, very close. So Burley already got 2 from 2 this weekend. So Jacob, he's just put the kitty in the ditch from there. So I think Tony Williamson would have shot there with that grey bowl sitting just in behind the head. But Sammy got round about 1.5 metres, I reckon, to draw a shot. Yep, that'll be the shot. Yep, Sammy just drew the shot. So that's the bowl Jacob's got to beat. Or he takes it out for only one shot anyway, so I'm pretty sure he'll just dead draw this by the looks of it. Yeah, he's playing great bowls, young Sammy, mate. I'll tell you that right now. Thank you very much for that, Lawman. Really appreciate those updates, buddy. Everybody appreciates it, mate. So anyone at any other grounds, if you got any results, flick them through, please. People out here are desperate for results. And of course, tomorrow, if you're in the Broadbeach region, oh, Jacob, have you got the run? Not quite. It'd be one to the Pelicans there once again. So Sammy's picked up another one. Tomorrow, Belmont plays Broadbeach at Broadbeach. Well, what a game that would be. Games on. Just look at the Premier League discussion paper. You'll see the draw and get yourself along to a venue for this, the charity round. And what a wonderful charity it is. So brave. Australia's Young Women's Breast Cancer Charity. A wonderful, wonderful cause. And once again, a big well done to the Premier League committee for making this their charity for the charity round. Wonderful cause. So lovely starter there from Ben Walsh once again, sitting just in front of the kitty, but still on the runs. Bowl still very workable. So Josh King, not too far away, the young man. He's played a great bowl here too. Yeah, well done. These two are having a great tussle. No, Darren, we're not doing a live stream tomorrow, mate. We're actually having tomorrow off, buddy, and we're looking forward to it too, just quietly. Looking forward to it. Next weekend, all roads lead to Helensvale. Grand final weekend. What a weekend of bowls that's going to be. Saturday and Sunday. My God, there's going to be some colossal games played down there. So another great bowl there too, once again from Ben Walsh. Two very good lead bowls. I think they've made the change, mate. I think Jacob's gone back to 3 by the looks of it, or maybe even somewhere else. So Josh, he's pretty handy home just there. No, not too sure they have that. Just looked to me that Jacob was standing down there, which he is. Yeah, good bowl there by Glenn too, once again. Hey Robin, how are we? G'day Caitlin Inch. Martin, no mate, we're not live streaming tomorrow. Yeah, Brian, no one's doing the board for us, mate, so we're struggling to Robbie's struggling with the binoculars, mate, trying to sort it all out, mate. Yeah, Robbie miscounted, mate. So Glenn putting one round the back here. Very good home. Sammy's very happy with that. Says, yeah, mate. Good bowl. So it looks as though they have made the change. It looks as though Jake has gone to skip, and looks as though Jacob has gone to 3 by the looks of this. So Tony, is he inside this bowl? He's not going to. He's just got a little bit too much of it. But he's locked in a pretty good second shot there, possibly. Jake, yes, mate. Definitely in final contention. Darren, I can guarantee you, mate, next weekend, Robbie and I will definitely be at Helensvale Bowls Club, mate. We will definitely be at Helensvale Bowls Club, mate. Yeah, he had a beautiful line on that. Beautiful line on that. So Jacob gone to 3 and Jake Wren gone to skip. Oh, a little bit unlucky there, young Jacob. So got a bit of an open draw here too as Jaden. Normally plays with very good weight as a rule. Yeah, Jake, I'm pretty sure Helensvale was pretty much well and truly entrenched in the top 5, mate. But Burley are the dark horses this weekend, mate. They got 4 games of Premier League this weekend, mate. Well, that's probably made a definite 2 now, but I'm assuming that with the change of personnel, with Jacob going to 3 and Jake going to skip, I think it wouldn't be at all surprise. Roger, I'm having a brown water as we speak, mate. Water here after the floods, mate. Very, very rusty, isn't it, Robbie? Yep. But, mate, all good. So Sammy really, what he'd like to do here, in my opinion, is trail the kitty around about 6 to 8 inches just to move that kitty out of sight to Jake, because I think Jake will attack this. He's got, looks to me from here anyway, I think he's got the best backward. And I'll tell you what, Sammy, how's his weight? Gee, he's got a beautiful line. I think that'll just make Jake go a little bit quicker. Yeah, really had to move that kitty out of Jake's eye. Yeah, very, very handy player, Jake Wren. He plays a very attacking game when he has to. He's playing with control. Okay, I thought he may have gone a bit quicker. How close is he? Spot on. What a great bowl. The only thing is Glenn Bailey had one out there, so there you go. Poor, they've gone from, but he's done some good there. He's gone from 2 down to 1 down, so he's actually done a pretty good job there in my opinion. So very well done by the young man. He played with beautiful weight through that. No, it's a pleasure, Jake. Any questions you people want to know out there, please? I'm not too sure, Michael White. You tell me, mate. You tell me, buddy. You've been a manager most of your life too, Mr. White, and I know you've always done a great job too, buddy. So I tell you what, Sammy's going to draw another one here. Yes. Yeah, 2 shots. Now, Jake really's only got a dead draw here. This young man's more than capable of drawing this. G'day, Sammy Love. How are you, mate? Well, it's a pleasure to have you on board, Sammy. G'day, Doris, watching from Great Britain. How's your run, Jake? Not too far, or maybe just the 1, I think. Not 100% sure on that. The thirds aren't going to tell us. They keep things pretty quiet. No point telling us. G'day, Peter Lum. How are you, Pete? Yeah, you can, Jake. You're allowed, is it 1 or 2 changes? You're allowed 1 change. 1 change during the game, Jake. And that change, as you saw, was Jacob Nelson going from skip to 3 and Jake Wren going from 3 to skip. And that's classified as one change. So they've made their change. And, you know, as we see the results there, Sean Baker up 10-5 over Brendan Egan and Ryan Digby. Ryan's in absolutely incredible form this year. We see a lovely start here once again from Ben Walsh, not far away. Like Ryan up 10-7 over Kane Nelson. Kane also too. I tell you what, he's one of our up-and-coming young Queensland players. This boy has a lot of potential. Two shots there we just found out. Ben not far away once again too. That's very good leading here by Ben Walsh, setting this team up absolutely beautifully here this evening. Yeah, Robbie's just trying to find out how many shots to the last end. Tell you what, Josh, how's his weight? He's not going to be far away from this. Has he got the kitty? He certainly has. Oh dear, he only just got the edge of it though. How unlucky is that? Couldn't have played it much better. Peter Dickinson, mate. Yeah, Lolly's here this evening. Absolutely beautiful, mate. We haven't got too many, though. It's the only thing. So, Glenn Bailey, how's his run? What a beautiful bowl here by Glenn. Yeah, that's a beautiful bowl by Glenn. Robbie out there having a quick look at the board. Yeah, mate, I will do later on, Roger. Not a problem at all, mate. So, Tony not too far away with this one here. Is he just going to get the edge of it? A little bit unlucky. But he's given his teammates a good look at the kitty now. On your Barbara Green. You got that right, Phil. It's one reason I don't play much bowls anymore, mate. I can't afford the chalk. Tell you what, these blokes, I'll tell you what, they must be sponsored by a chalk company. I just don't think he's got the run in this one here. He had a beautiful line for what he's after there, Tony. Favour them to be having probably three shots by the looks of it from here to the Musgrave Pelicans at this stage. Glenn coming down this end as Jaden walks down the other end. We're just in behind that glass there. Nice and warm in here. As Robbie says, as his teeth are shattering, it's 23.7 degrees, 57% humidity here this evening. Beautiful southerly breeze just blowing in through the window, Robbie says. Beautiful bowl there by Jaden. There's another one in there. So just calling Jacob to play with a reaching weight and looking for the kitty. Got a good looking bowl here. He's not going to be too far away, I don't think, depending upon his weight. Starting to pull across the head now. His weight was probably spot on, but it was more draw weight. Just had to add that couple of feet to it there. Very good shot when that shot is perfected. Very dangerous shot in anyone's arsenal. Yes, Barb. G'day, Keith Chubb, watching from Logan City. Lovely part of the world, mate. Good bowls club you people have out there. Lynn Jeffrey. G'day, Lynn. Is that you or is that my mate Maxie? You're my mate too, though, Lynn. G'day, mate. How are you, mate? Good to see you. How you been, Dave?
Yeah, good stuff.
Good, mate. Really good. Good to see David Small here from the Carina Bowls Club. Next, used to play a lot of Premier League. David Small, a very, very handy player. Tell you what, Jacob, I'm not going to be far away with this one once again too. Once again, the young man. This is what happens when you're chasing shots. Got the kitty right where he wanted it. He's still 2 down, so that's bowls though.
Yeah.
He's been good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
That's the way, mate. So we see Sammy with those very customary red bowls that he uses. So he's just looking for a bit of cover bollocks around here. He just wants to sneak in beside this, in between that bowl. And he just needed probably about another 3 or 4 foot of weight there. It's not a good covering bowl there because Jake has got those 2 bowls there, the 2 best backward, one being Jacob Nelson's from his last bowl. Very unlucky. He got the belly of the kitty but caught onto that back bowl and stayed there, so there's still 2 down. And also that bowl of Josh. So a little bit of a trail on here on the backhand, and could be a 3-shot pickup here by the Jake Renley team. Jake more than capable of playing this. A very good experienced skipper. As I said, played Queensland under 18s for quite a number of years. Little bit unlucky, but he's also put that bowl, that yellow bowl of Ben Walsh's, into a very, very good home there. So he's actually split those 2 up. So a little bit unlucky there that he actually helped the opposition a little bit. But just having a look there that Sammy having a bit of a look at what he can do. He's made his mind up. So there we go. Alan Law, Burley 56, Algester 52 after 61 ends. Burley Reserve 71, Algester 67 after 79 ends. Thank you very much for that, Lawman. It's very much appreciated by all the viewers out there, mate. We really do thank you for those updates. Anyone else is out there at any other venue, please flick us through some results. People are itching for them. Oh, Sammy had a beautiful line on that. Just needed around about another 3.5 feet of weight. We see the green really starting to, not slow down. It's running absolutely beautiful. It really is a credit to the green staff here. Absolutely beautiful. Players are very, very complimentary. I was talking to a lot of them when they were rolling up, and as I said, you can't play bowls on this. You can't play bowls. G'day, Lenny. You're my favourite too, Lenny. Dave and Julie watching from Darrasamenko. Wonderful club out in the Cunningham district. Hope you're enjoying the telecast. Brought to you by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team. Oh, Jake, he's got... Some people walk past at times and just puts them off a little bit, so... Playing a little bit more weight. He's going to hit something here. He's definitely going to hit something. Oh, a little bit unlucky. Well, he took 1 out anyway, so that's a pretty good result there by young Jake Wren. I know he wouldn't be happy, but I tell you what, he still took 1 out, so did his job. So Ben Walsh absolutely controlling the mat here this evening. He must be going to get a bonus. He's had to roll the kitty that often here this evening. His workload's been quadrupled. G'day, Chookie. How are you, buddy? Hey, Ben sticking to his backhand coming this way. Once again, a lovely starter by young Ben Walsh. Once again. Very good starter, sitting just in behind the head as it falls over. So Josh King playing his forehand. And the young man's not going to be far away once again. Gee, these two have had a good battle. These two have had a great tussle up front. Tell you what, Ben's not far away once again. A little bit unlucky. Gave it away, but not to worry. Good bowl. Good attacking bowl. It's about time Belmont had a bit of luck too. No. Not taking anything away from Musgrave the way they've played here this evening. They really had some very good bowls. You can see the score in the reserve grade with Robbie trying to keep everything updated. Checking the score. He's just double checking it now. It's Musgrave 35, Belmont 30 after 38 ends. Good bowl there by Glenn Bailey. Roger, yes, mate. That I think you'll find they'll definitely get some help, mate, with any luck. All they've got to do is go through the channels, mate. And I know for a fact, mate, they will be looked after. And I know I've got a board meeting of Bowls Queensland on Tuesday, mate. And I know it will be discussed, mate. I can guarantee you that, mate. So Glenn, not going to be too far again. So Christine Cummings watching from the Isle of Wight. Great to have you on board, Christine. And Bradley Colston. G'day, Brad. How you going, champion? So Tony, how's he looking? He's just going to be a little bit light on weight-wise. Beautiful line what he had there. His grass absolutely spot on. There's a nice little track down there on the backhand though for Jaden if he wants to play it. But they'll see what he's comfortable of playing. He's had a really good look at it. All good, Rog. Keep in touch, mate. Just see what hand he's going to play. He's going to play that shot. I thought so. There's a nice little track down there for that shot. His bowl start working into the head now, depending upon his weight. And he got the result that he's like. What a beautiful bowl there by Jaden Christie. He played that with such incredible weight, didn't he? Just to get the result. Played it with beautiful weight. Yes, to all the clubs out there in northern New South Wales. Damage done to their facilities, we're thinking of you and hope you get back to our great game as fast as you possibly can. Now, Jacob Nelson playing his backhand. I tell you what, is it going to turn in time? What a gem of a bowl. Look at a good measure. So there you go. You prefer him to play it as though he's down, so he can just reach through the head because Glenn Bailey got the open now anyway. So that's they're 4 down, but they're a long way away. They're a long way away. So pretty much an open draw. Comes down to a shootout now between the two skips. Hey, well done, Bradley. Well done, mate. Great bowl here from Jacob. Of course, to draw that, yeah. That's a great bowl. But it's still out in the open for the two skips. And it's up to Sammy now. He's got outdraw that last bowl of Jacob. So a bit of a shootout between the two skips here. Hey, well done, Bradley. Well done, mate. Been in the Ospreys. It's no mean feat, mate. Having a win there. So congratulations, mate. Reggies are up to date. 38 all after 46 ends. Hey, Brad, just a quick one, mate. Can you flick through the results of both those grades, please, mate? Thanks, champ. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for that, Lynn. Appreciate that. Oh. Mel Robbo, how are you? Good on you, Wilksy. How are you, buddy? Hey, ball going well for you, son. So, the drought has been broken. That's 1 to the Belmont lead combination. Great to have everybody on board this afternoon. We're from the Belmont Bowls Club, where we've got the great battle here between the Musgrave Hill Pelicans and the Belmont Blaze. And it's, I really do feel that, I'm not too sure, I said it's really anyone's game. We see a nice start there from Josh King. I still think that whoever loses this game may struggle to make the top 5 till next weekend. Everything leads to one destination, and that's going to be at Helensvale Bowls Club. What a weekend of bowls we got for you next week. Great weekend of bowls down there at Helensvale with the finals of this wonderful competition. It's the Henselite 2022 Queensland Premier League. Ben Walsh, lovely reply to that bowl there from Josh, just sitting just in behind the head. Josh, just handy bowl just in behind the head, and you see the tactics of the Blaze. The moment they won the mat, they went short. Now, that's some very good tactics. It's something they haven't tried, with Musgrave mixing it up slightly. See a lovely correction there by Ben Walsh. So this is the thing, they've just been correcting so well, haven't they? Not 100% sure, Mel. I haven't been told the score. Trying to get them from Lynn or Bradley, but I heard that, well, Bradley Colston said that they just beat the Ospreys in the reserves, and Lynn said that the Ospreys won the Premier League. So the scores haven't heard yet, Mel, but once I get told, we will tell you straight away. So Glenn Bailey at the mat at the moment. They're holding one. And Glenn, I tell you, has got a good-looking bowl coming in here. Has he got the run? Shouldn't be too far away. We just... There, Robbie, look at that. That's fantastic camera work there by Robbie Allen. Yes, he works very well under adult supervision. Mate, Martin, I would hate to tell you, mate, no idea at this stage, mate. There's still... This competition is so open, Martin, I really can't make a call, mate. Probably the top grade starting to probably after tonight probably formalise, but there's still some games tomorrow where the Belmont Blaze tomorrow have to go and do battle down at Broadbeach. I think it's on at 10 a.m, isn't it, Robbie? I'm pretty sure it's 10 a.m, so what a game that's going to be. Belmont versus Broadbeach, like gee whiz. Got great young talent all the way wrecked through this Belmont Blaze team, and tomorrow they come up against really the team that's had an outstanding season this year, ably led by Mr. Ryan Bester, and of course you got Aaron Sheriff, Aaron Teese. Absolutely incredible lineups down there. Jeremy Henry, Jado, absolutely incredible lineup. So looking forward to see them really what Broadbeach have to do next week is finish their season off. They've had an outstanding year, and they've got to stand up next weekend and really when it all starts again. So Jane Christie on the mat. He's just got to play through any of these bowls. Having a good look at it. He does not want the kitty clean. Well, he's opened it up slightly for them. He's given them a good look at it. They're still holding 2 shots. Sammy's quite happy he's still holding 2, but a little bit of a trail here by Jacob, and just trail it back to Josh's bowl. Tell you what, I don't think he's going to be too far away. Yeah, great bowl here by Jacob Nelson. Yeah, that's a great bowl. You can still see the finish on these bowls even this time of night, you know what I mean? Well, good on you, John. Go off, mate. Now Jaden, not going to be too far away, just trying to set this bowl out the head. Yeah, great bowl there by Jaden. So holding a couple of shots there. Oh, Jake playing his backhand. Not too far away. Got the kitty, just missed it. Good little catchment area just there, though. Sammy got 2 bowls to add to it now. Absolutely played some outstanding bowls here this evening. Is he around this front bowl? Not quite. Just ran into Tony's bowl. It's getting a bit cool here this evening. It's down to 23.5 degrees now. He got that right, Mr. White. He needs massive supervision, my friend. So Jake having a good look at it. I still reckon it's running probably around about 14.5, Roger. Would be my estimate idea of it, mate. I think it's not too bad considering that I said it is chilling down quite considerably here this evening, though, compared to what we've been used to the last few weeks. Yeah. Good bowl there by Jake too. Looks like they're just the one down. I think Jaden just gave the call to Sammy. Yeah, a little bit of juice starting to fall too, mate. Yeah, thanks, Sean. There you go, Nugget. Yeah, no, Chrissy Pavlov sent that through, mate. Appreciate that, Sean. Thank you very much, mate, for those Bulls win over the Hawks. Congratulations to the Broadbeach Bulls. Okay, they're keeping it reasonably short, and as they should, they won the last couple of ends. Yeah, just not a bad weighted bowl there. Yeah, good bowl there from Benny Walsh. Good starter. Just a few inches in front of the kitty. So Josh, the last bowl, the one he's got to beat. I think he's a bit wide with this one. Yeah. Ben got the opportunity to add to it now. Probably looking just to sit just in behind the head. G'day, Stewie. How are you, mate? How's Kyogle? Tell you what, Ben's not far away with this one once again. Two great lead bowls. Led up very well here this evening. Both these leads have had a wonderful battle. Tony not going to be too far away. Just going to get the wrong side of this bowl. He's really locked that in. He's locked it in very much into that front bowl there now too. Going to make it very hard to get out of. Yeah, hope's all going well down there too, Stewie. I know you blokes have had a lot of rain down there, buddy. Oh, Nugget's a fantastic guy, Michael. I couldn't agree more on that one, mate. A lot of time for young Nudgy. Looking forward to catching up with him next weekend. Yeah, he's been leading well, hasn't he, Mr. Baker? Sean's got a bit of a jump now on Doona too, mate. Robbie just informed me that Sean picked up a 7. Tony not too far away. Oh, gee, wish he just rocked that bowl. Shame he didn't get the results. Glenn looks like he's playing more of a covering bowl here to sit these two. It's not a bad bowl there, depending on what weight Jacob plays. Yeah, they should be pretty happy with the way they're playing at the moment, Chris. Oh dear, Jacob had beautiful line on that there, just pulled up. Been about 18 inches short, still 2 down though. It's really made it pretty hard to get in there with his next bowl, with that bowl the way it's positioned. Oh, Jaden. He plays forehand. Not going to be too far away. Jacob just asking what weight to play. A little bit through the head, it's been told. Yeah, Jake likes this. Yeah, good bowl by Jacobs. Well, at least he stuck it out a little bit anyway, which is one good thing. Just stuck it out there. So once again, the head favouring the Musgrave Pelicans. See the results of the other game. Kane Nelson 11 all with Ryan Digby after 12 ends, and we got Brendan Egan. Sean Baker jumped away there 19-5. We've just been informed that Sean picked up a 7 a couple of ends ago, so it's as though his team's on fire for him this evening. Sean, of course, been in wonderful form this year. Has led this Ospreys team absolutely superbly. Oh, another one in there too by Jaden. So Jake now 3 down. Hey, good on you, Clive. Good call, mate. Okay, Jake. He's a little bit too quick for what he's after. Yes, there's one thing I must admit too, is that the lighting looks a lot better on the stream than what it actually is when you look outside. It's very dull by the looks of it, so the lighting on the stream looks absolutely fantastic compared to what it actually is out there. G'day, Adam White. How you going, mate? Hey, Sammy, what's he... So he's looking for a little bit of insurance. He just wanted to split those two, but he's come to a pretty good home just there. So Jake could get a bit of a slide off this front bowl and get the edge of the kitty. Played this very well. Well, Tony's got a bowl there. So it'd be 1 to Belmont. See, there's a party next door, as you can see the people in there. The Reggies, as you said, 30, 38 all on 46. Sammy. Was only the one down. He looks though he's chasing that bowl there of Tony's. He didn't get it, so it's just the one. Josh King. So keeping it short once again too. Well, they've had a little bit of success the last few ends, keeping it short. So again, a lovely way to bowl there by Josh King. So this man here has been on fire though all evening, Benny Walsh. Yes. Needed another couple of feet of weight with that one. Josh on the mat already. Sticking to his backhand. Just had to take a little bit more grass. Yeah, not going to be too far away. Lovely correction there by Josh. Ben's going to stick to the same handball, looks of it. You can see Louis out there doing the board at the moment. Great bowl there by Ben, just snuck in under that. Tony sticking to his forehand. They all still drawing very well, Dave, aren't they? Yeah, good bowl there by Tony. He's come to a very, very good home there. Glenn Bailey going to stick to his backhand. Yeah. Yeah. Glenn just trying to play through that bowl, but looks like he just missed it. Tony changing hands. Yeah, lovely weight, just a little bit wide. Glenn trying to sit this bowl out of the head by the looks of him. Well, he's actually put Ben's into a pretty handy location just there too. Nice little catchment area. Yeah, it's still drawing very well, David, isn't it, for this time of night, mate? It's, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock at night time here. Thank you very much, Alan, for that. Burley won by 4, and the reserves down with 3. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Burley have won another game. That's their 3rd win this weekend. And tomorrow morning, down at Burley, they play North Toowoomba. Should be another crack of a game there. as we said previously, that good bowl here by Jaden. Next, tomorrow morning, we've got Belmont Blaze going down to Broadbeach. So, should be another crack of a game down there also too. G'day, Shonky. Jacob just egging this bowl to start turning. Yeah, great bowl there by Jacob Nelson. Ben. Like he's trying to play through this yellow bowl or look for Kitty. It went sideways on him. So Jake, an open draw out here. Yeah, it is good bowling too, David, isn't it? These boys are on fire, mate. Oh, Jake had a very good line on that. Just needed another 18 inches or so of weight. There's Sammy got to be that last bowl. Even a little trail there. Got a couple of catches there waiting there in Jaden Christie and Ben Walsh, both bowls sitting back there. He's got it too. What a bowl by Sam. That's a great bowl. Great bowl there. He's had the opportunity there just to sit that through, and he has. He's made 3 out of that and put pressure on young Jake Rinn once again. So that's a beautiful bowl there by Sam. He's pretty chuffed with himself too, by the looks of the smile on his face, as he should be too. Of course, this is the 13th round of Premier League and the last round, and of course it's the charity round, and the charity this year is So Brave. Australia Young Women's Breast Cancer Charity, a wonderful, wonderful cause, and a hearty congratulations to the Premier League committee for choosing So Brave as their charity this year, as they do every year. They have a charity round, and they've raised some very good funds for some very worthwhile causes over the years. So it's a little bit the bowling fraternity can go back and maybe bring a little bit of relief to some stricken patients. So very well done, and said a very worthy charity too. So it looks as though Jake's going to play with a bit of weight. Well, it'll still be 3 down by the looks of that. Yeah, Ray, he is leading very well, mate, isn't he? Yeah, Sammy's got another bowl to play, mate, so I think Ben's getting a bit carried away there, mate. Got the mat out there already. Yeah, I don't think Ben realised that he had another bowl to play by the looks of it, so. No, that's 4. Yeah, great bowl there by Sam. 4 shots, a great pick up there to the Pelicans. So Sammy White, if he's up front, his whole team's played very well here this evening. Sammy also too, just absolutely playing some fantastic bowls. Good evening, Sandra. How are you going? Hope you're enjoying the telecast. Brought to you by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team on behalf of the Henselite Premier League 2022. So we see again once. Of course, the sponsors for Henselite Henselite Choice of Champions, BCIB, Insurance Brokers, Algesta Sports Club, Club Helensvale, Signs of Safety, Indigo Blue, Beachfront Holiday Apartments and Bliss Wines by Barry Lester. So we just see the first bowl there from Ben, just sitting in behind the kitty there. So Josh King, not going to be too far away with this one here, young Josh. Still on the runs, very handy bowl, still workable, still usable. Yeah, that's great, Sandra. I'm glad you're enjoying the telecast. So Ben with his next bowl, just got to take a couple of feet off. Not too far, just overcorrected slightly. G'day, Slee Lepe. Good morning from Canada. Hey, Christine. So Josh with his next bowl, any movement on his front one, very beneficial. Just even around it, and he has to. That's a great bowl. Lovely correction there from Josh King. And it's still 23.4 degrees. The humidity's 59%. It's 6 minutes past 7 here at Belmont. Yeah, good bowl there by Glenn Bailey, just sitting on the line there. Probably not shot, probably locked in a pretty good second shot there though. Something the left his teammates their head in a better position than he found it. So Tony just coming, sneaking around the back. Very handy home. Just looking to sit this bowl out the head, I think. I tried to play through his own. I'll sit that one out. Gave it a few options. Good weight, but just didn't get the result that he was after. Tony with his next bowl. Oh, just missed the kitty. Jaden been down, had a look at the head, knows what he's going to play. Very confident young man. Bowl's just starting to work into the head. Yeah, great try. Played that with great weight to get the result that he was after. Oh dear. That's sad, Robbie. So Jacob just played that with pretty good weight. Just cut his grass line. So Jaden doesn't have to change too much. Got a couple of bowls there just sitting at the back there waiting for a bit of movement with the kitty. Even if he just touched Glenn's bowl there, he may have got the result that he required, but another bowl gone to a pretty handy location. I don't think Sammy's going to be too upset with that. A couple of good bowls there, a couple of good catches. Oh, great line by Jake. He's probably blocked that shot there now or two of Sammy's. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate those kind words. Roger, no, he's playing down in the Reggies, Roger, and we can't get the footage of him, mate, but you know, the Reggies having a great battle out there. 41-39 in favour of Belmont at this stage after 48 ends, so he must be doing something pretty well out there, mate. I'll tell you that right now. From what I've led to believe, mate, he's had an incredible year, Roger, so, you know. Yeah, that's a great bowl there by Sammy. And it's really locked that bowl in too. It's hard up against the head there. Hey, thanks, Dagger. Yeah, just can't get down there, Roger, to get any footage of him, mate. He's a little bit too far away, bud. Well, there's another kill there by Jake. Could be here for a while tonight. No, Jake's pretty happy with that one. Jacob. 21-4 for Sammy White over Jake Wren at the moment. Kane Nelson and Ryan Dibby having a great battle at 12 all after 14 ends. Sean Baker 20, Brendan Egan 5 after 12 ends. So there's really some great games out there. So Ben, not a bad starter. His weight was pretty good. As I said, you can see the green just coming in a little bit as we get a little bit later in the evening. Be a little bit of dew starting to fall after all the rain and that we've had. So, we see a nice starter there by Josh. So Ben, once again, another very well weighted bowl. No worries, mate. Lovely correction there by Josh. So Glenn just looking just to dead draw this on his backhand. Yeah, it's a lovely bowl there by Glenn Bailey. See shot. Yeah, she's going pretty good, Trish. Yeah, Tony just sneaking around the back there. Glenn once again just going to come down to his weight. Again, he's not too bad at all. Just stays up there. It's probably second shot too. So two good bowls there by Glenn Bailey. G'day, Scotty the Jonk. How are you, Scotty? G'day, Wally. The 2/3 up to them now. I'll tell you what, Jane's got the opportunity there just to turn that kitty round the corner and make 3 shots out of it. If he stays with it, possibly 4. Well, he's made the head a little bit better for himself. Definitely holding 2 there, but the opportunity there for Jake just calling Jacob on a little bit through the head, just reach the head, trail the kitty, and they've got a couple waiting there for it. Jacob not too far away. Going to get the edge of this bowl? Yes, he did. So he's taken one out, and he's actually made the head a little bit better for themselves. They've got 3 good catchment bowls there now. So the importance of adding another one in here. Looking very lonely, that bowl of Glenn Bailey's at the moment. Once again, Jaden Christie. Yeah, good bowl, the shot. Once again, it's still there though. Like Jake's got the opportunity now to Trials that kitty a couple of feet. They could make 4 here. Hey, Drew, watching from North Island. Good on you, mate. Yep, got the little straightener. He's pretty happy with that one too, young Jacob. As I said, they never write down how you get them. They just write down how many you got. How are you, Wayne Masters? Hope you and Kathy are keeping well, mate. So Sammy, just the one down. He's got to be pretty careful. Just dead draw. Doesn't want to move the kitty too far. He could drop a few there. Nice little catchment area in there for Jake, which I'm sure he's going to have a good look at this here at the moment. Well, another good result there from Sammy. Not too sure who's got shot there. You really can't tell with the camera angles here, so it could be very deceiving, right? Yeah, that's exactly what they're after. Just a trail back to there. Yeah, you can see that. So Jake needs a kitty in the belly. Not too far away. Great bowl by Jake Wren here. That's a great bowl. Looks like 5 shots from here. It was always there to be played. It was left open. Sammy coming down, have a bit of a look at this. Bit of danger there. Made up his mind. Yeah, having a good look at it. They made their mind up now. Thank you very much for that, Kerry. G'day, Vince, watching from England. Good on you, mate. Doris said England. Okay, Sammy. So he's going to play with a bit of weight by the looks of this. Well, he's made it better off. Too sure. Possibly 2, maybe 3 down. Not 100% sure on that, but Jake having a good look at the other heads now. Working out what he's going to play. Once again, I don't think they've got to change too much. Played the first bowl absolutely superbly. Okay, Jake. Stick to his backhand. Taken 2 out. Looks like it's just a 2 by the looks of that. No, 3. 3 shots. Good call, Wilksy. There you go, mate. keeping it short, brought the mat up. Kitty just about on the tee. See Belmont just sneaking away slightly in the reserve, 54 to 46 after 57 ends. A lovely starter here too by young Josh King. Maybe around about 2.5, 3 foot short. Yeah, Benny got a good bowl here. See the greens, you see the bowl's just starting to pull up a little bit now as it's really starting to get quite chilly out there. There's quite a few out there with jumpers on now. And their arms are folded. Oh, Josh, just looking for that little bit more weight. Yeah, lovely correction by the young man once again. Thanks for that score, Darren. Tigers 8, Storm 4. Thanks, mate. Hey, Tony on the mat. Got to sneak round this front bowl, which he has done. Come to a very handy location just there. Hey, Glenn. Just going to be a little bit underdone here. Hey, good on you, Dennis. Enjoying the coverage. Good to hear, mate. Thanks for that, Mr. Baker. Australia, 2 for 162. Of course, they're playing Pakistan tonight. I appreciate all those outside results. And this is the 17th end. That's a handy bowl there by Glenn. Could be third shot. Hey, Jacob on his forehand. Jake's interested in this one. As he should be too. Yeah, good bowl there by Jacob Nelson. Hey, Jaden Christie made up his mind what to play. Well, that's opened it right up for them. They got you probably get both those shots. If he gets a pink first, I reckon he'll take Jake's bowl out too. Depends what Jake does with this bowl here. Bit of a nuisance bowl there. Well, that is a clean out and a half by Jaden. There's a bit of a clean out there. I just watch this again. We'll have to watch this again. How does he get them all? Yep, he did. So Jake, though, got a good 3.5 foot here to draw the absoluter. Quite sure he will. Yeah, good bowl here by young Jake Wren. Played it very well. Sammy just swung around, had a look at it, said, right, know what I'm doing. Well, he's taken out that back bowl there of Jacobs. Yeah, a bit tight with that one. So if he gets a kitty next time, he'd probably have a couple there by the looks of it. Depends what Jake does with this one. Still got good 3 foot to draw second shot. Doesn't want to leave them together though. Yeah, he wouldn't be very happy with that one there. Just it was a good bowl, but not a very good result if Sammy's got the opportunity to get them both. I think it's still in, is it? No, it must have been out, I think. I think it must. We just want to find out the result of that last end, that's all. Anyway, Robbie will duck out and ask him in a minute. Lovely bowl, lovely starter there by Josh. Was it out?
Was that dead?
It was dead. Yeah. Yeah, Josh just told me then too it was out. Yeah, just helping Robbie. Yeah, lovely bowl here by Ben Walsh too. Once again, leading up absolutely superbly here this evening. G'day, Andy Thompson. How are you, mate? Watching from Devon in the UK. Good to have you on board, buddy. Josh, once again, though, I think he's just a little bit underdone weight-wise with this one, but he had a beautiful line on what he was after. He was very good attempt, but it's locked in there too. So Ben changed his hand. Thanks for those results, Darren. Appreciate that, mate. Division 4 North. Everybody, I hope you're enjoying your bowls out there. Tony, good line on that one. Yeah, nice bowl there from Glenn Bailey. He's playing pretty good bowls, Andrew, but the one that impressed me the most during the week is young... Karen, couldn't tell you. It was about halfway through the game, Karen. Was round about halfway through. That's didn't really take note on what end they changed, but it was done a while ago, Karen. Young Kane Nelson went up and had a bit of a game up with the Australian players and won all 3 of his games, and for what I saw, he really did play some exceptional bowls there, Andrew. He's skipping a rink over here. It's 12 all with Ryan Digby at the moment, with Kane and Ryan, so I think there's some great prospects in our bowling fraternity with the younger brigade. I think there's quite a few people have really got the ability to go on and do Australia proud in the future. We've got some wonderful, talented young bowlers all the way through the country. And as much as everybody aspires to be an expert, I would hate to be an Australian selector at the moment, picking a few players to go to England to represent Australia in the Commonwealth Games, because from what I saw up on the mountain the other day, there's a lot of players in great form. You're not a pest, Mel. You're never a pest, my dear. G'day, La Chica. Ben Walsh, Mel, he normally plays out of the Red Hill Bowls Club in Brisbane. Very, very good player, Ben. Heck of a nice young bloke. Good bowl here too. That's a great bowl. He plays Premier League for Musgrave, but he plays his championships at Red Hill. But yeah, very good player and one heck of a nice young bloke too, just quietly. Young Jaden just cut his grass slightly there. Never a pest, Mel. You ask whatever you want, my dear. Just see that there. Just a bit of a call there from Jacob. See, Musgrave got a bit of a jump on there with Sean Baker absolutely burning there tonight also too. Like he and Dooner, or Brendan Egan, Dooner's his nickname, they normally have some colossal battles, but Sean tonight, 23-6, gee whiz, that's a handy lead by Sean. See Ryan Digby just sneaking 2 up over Kane Nelson, so really it's I really think so much. Oh, that's fantastic, Mel. Look forward to catching up to you in the future. Next weekend, of course, for all the people, all roads lead to Helensvale Bowls Club, grand final weekend. 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. What a weekend would be. Absolutely. 12 o'clock Saturday, second game at 5 p.m, if I remember correctly. Then 9 o'clock, final on Sunday, and grand final 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. We see Sammy just sneaking around the back here. Again, though, a little trail of the kitty there, very beneficial to the Musgrave team, very similar to what Jake did a couple of ends ago. It's definitely there. Okay, Sammy, yeah, good bowl there by Jake. Just trying to cover that trail. He's got a good line on this one, Sammy. Well, he got a bit of a straightener. He got a very good result from it, but he played it with such incredible weight, though, he was never going to be too far away. So I think that would possibly be 2, even though they're pretty sure they're not going to tell us. We're trying to find out at the moment. Yeah, just the one. Yeah, he is on fire, isn't he, Lawman? How you going, buddy? So, Ben, tell you what, it's probably the worst bowl Ben Walsh has played all night. Sitting about 4 foot in behind the head. He has been on fire. Yeah, so Josh, beautiful way to bowl there. Yeah, nice correction there. Still a little bit runny, but a very good bowl just there from Ben. Fell over too, so I don't think it's shot. Probably a good second shot there, but this is the 18th end. Glenn already on the mat. Beautiful delivery, Glenn Bailey. It's been the same for many, many a year. These alphas. Only I will see. So Tony Williams, has he got the weight? Is he going to flop off that one? Yes, maybe. So Glenn looking for a little trail. And he has got it too. What a great bowl there by Glenn Bailey. Made a couple out of that, I'd say, by the looks of it. Double kiss. Probably just stuck it out in the open a little bit too much for him to have a really good look at. As I said, Jake won't hesitate to attack. We see the Musgrave Maulers fighting back in the reserve grade. 56-58 after 57 ends. So Tony had very, very good weight on that. Just needed a little bit more grass. Jaden's bowl starts working into the head now. So Jacob just have to arrive on this shot bowl. Very, very close, Jacob. He's got the kitty. Yeah, great bowl. Very well done. And sat with it too. Not going to be too far away, young Jaden. Just going to sneak around the back. Yeah, lovely bowl there. Locked in a pretty handy second shot there. G'day, Beverly Spackman. Always a pleasure to have you on board. Yes, you told us that you've moved, so I hope you're enjoying your new location, Beverly. Beverly used to be at Earlhaven at Narang. So probably with that last bowl of Jake, it's probably taken any. Well, there's no thought really to chase the bowl because he got way too much room to draw this calibre of play. I think Sam will look to just try to trail the kitty back to that bowl of Jaden's. Or dead draw it cold himself. That's a great bowl there from Jake, but he's from Sam, I should say. But yes, I'd still favour Musgrave being one down by the looks of it. Jacob likes this one here from Jake. Not 100% sure of that second shot. I don't think so. Not the way Jacob's looking. So, Sammy looking for a trail. Bit unlucky there. He just got the wrong side of that bowl. Great try though. Hey Jake. Only got one option, just touch his bowl or just dead draw it. He does not want to move kitty. He's played this very well. Yeah. Jacob likes it for two by the looks of it. Two shots. Andrew, yes, well, you could say that. Jake Rim, who's skipping this rink here at the moment, Jacob Nelson's normally the skip on this rink, but they changed over about halfway through the game. Jake has won the State Open Champion of Champions. He's been an under 18 representative player for a great number of years, and yeah, mate, all these blokes have basically all played for the state, just about all of them, and you can see why. All pretty handy. See a lovely starter here from young Josh too once again. So coming down to the conclusion, the business end of the game now. See, good starter there by Josh. So But I must admit, this young man here, Ben Walsh, had an outstanding game here this evening. He's really been all over it for his team. And once again, oh dear, he probably wouldn't be happy with that. He dragged the kitty too far, but he's changed the head already of his first bowl. Tell you what, not going to be too far away neither, Josh. Oh, just needed the kitty. Yeah, should be a cracker, Lawman, next weekend, mate. I think it's going to be a absolute colossal weekend at Club Helensvale, mate. I think everybody's got to get down there and support their team. And I think the atmosphere is going to be sensational. It's always this grand final weekend of Premier League. Henselite Premier League. It should be an absolute wonderful spectacle. And Robbie and I are very much looking forward to it, Lawman. Tony had a good weighted bowl there. Just needed just a little bit more grass. So Glenn. I don't think he's going to be too far away. Yeah, great bowl there by Glenn Bailey. Yeah, they've had a pretty good weekend though, Lawman, haven't they, mate? Like 3 wins out of 3, mate. They've, I take my hat off to the boys, mate. They've really performed. Well, Tony's locked into a great second shot there for his team. Hand still drawing pretty well, really, isn't it? It's even this hour of the night. It's 7:45 here in Queensland. It's 23.3 degrees and the humidity is 59%. We're at Belmont Bowls Club. Wonderful facilities here. 2 magnificent greens. So, Jacob looking just to play down through the head. Said, very dangerous shot when you can perfect it. Good attempt, but he just took out Tony's second shot, so he probably could be 2, maybe 3 down now. So Sammy just wants those 2 covered. Yeah, it's not a bad call by Sam. Thank you, Darren. Cowboys and Bulldogs 0-0 at this stage. Well, that's actually opened it up and given them a real good look at it, hasn't it? So at this level, that's a good bad bowl, as you can see, because once they see it, and Jacob's made a few shots out of that. As I've always said, they don't count down how you get them, they just count down how many you got. Jaden not mucking around, he's on the mat straight away. Robbie just zooming in at the moment. Yeah, great bowl there by young Jaden. Yeah, no. Good bowl there. Thank you, Mr. Baker. Tigers 10, Storm 4. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, you're right, that Darren. I think there'll be plenty of them there, mate. Mate, I'd welcome anybody. I'll tell you that right now, my friend. It should be an absolutely incredible weekend of bowls, and I know there'll be plenty of experienced players that be looking hopefully to do some commentary. And I'll look forward to having a bit of a break and let the experts come and do the commentary. We see a good-looking bowl here from Jake Wren. He's not going to be too far away. Going to sit just in front of this. Yeah, great bowl, the young man. So, Sammy really can't afford to take that bowl of Jaden's out of their head because I'm pretty sure the third shot would be that coloured bowl. Instead, he'll just dead draw it. Not quite, but what a great bowl by Sammy. G'day, Julie Allen. How are you, Jules? How was the first birthday party? I hope Tony listened to what I said and got a couple of... Sorry, Sophie, got a couple of fairy bread for me. So, Jake, looking just to beat that last bowl of Sammy's. I tell you what, he's not too far away. That was a great bowl by Jake. That's two great bowls by Jake. G'day, Darren Christie. How are you, mate? Yeah, Jaden's played well, mate. He really has played well, buddy. Yeah, strange. We just had a quick 10-second dropout. Not too sure what it'll be, but I think it's 3 by the looks of it. First round of tipping, Barbs, is always pretty tough in the rugby league. So Musgrave have just snuck out in front over Belmont in the reserve, 64-60 after 71 ends. So once again, it's been a colossal battle over there too, hasn't it? It's been some of the games around the town today, like Burleigh this morning at Pine Rivers. The Premier League got up by 1, and the reserve grade went down by 1. Like, that's just outstanding. Shows you how evenly matched some of these teams are. So Josh with his first bowl, not going to be too far away. Yeah, lovely starter there by the young man once again. Yeah, you never worry about the first week, Barbs, of the rugby league tipping. Great having everybody on board here for the Henselite 2022 Premier League Queensland. Been an absolute wonderful showcase of bowls here throughout the year. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you these games on a weekly basis. Robbie and myself and all the guest commentators and people we've had helping us, a very big thank you. So Josh with his next bowl. Just pulling up a little bit short. Oh, Ben. Yeah, good way to bowl, just need a bit more grass. Oh, Tony's not going to be too far away with this one. Yep. Yeah, great bowl there by Tony. Oh, Glenn. He needs to be a bit wider than that, by the looks of it. Perfect weight for what he was after. How good is his memory? Not too bad at all by the looks of this. Just needed, yep, it's probably pretty close to being in the count, that. Glenn definitely got a better grass line. He's going to come down to his weight now. Yeah, what a great bowl here by Glenn Bailey. Played that with magnificent weight, just reached the head. You see the call there. Jake egging it in just to get in there in front of that yellow ball. He just split those two up. Changes the weight they can play to it too. Yeah, a little bit unlucky there, Jade, but his bowl's come to a great home there, so Sammy's giving it a clap. A little bit stiff. He just had to get that kitty. He had that clean there. He really would have ended up with a couple of shots. Yeah, another good bowl here by Jacob. Yeah, will do, Taker. Look forward to catching up with you, mate. We'll have an ale or two, buddy. Yeah, just the one down by the looks of it. Sammy got optioned there, though. Just look at the little trail there. He's got 3 little catches there. Jacob's got one very good bowl there, though, which probably Kitty could end up pretty close to it by the looks of that there. Oh, Andrew. Mate, I honestly do believe, Andrew, I honestly believe any team that makes the semi-finals of this competition has definitely got the firepower on the weekend to win it. But they've really got to put it together. But, I mean, if I had to say, and that's where just went straight to Jacob's bowl, so it shows you how important that bowl was. I think there's just talent through every team, mate. If I had to pick a winner, well, Broadbeach absolutely sensational all year, mate. But, gee whiz, it's going to be one heck of a weekend, mate. I'm telling you, it's going to be incredible to watch. So much looking forward to this. Absolutely great bowls that's going to be played. Sammy's not going to be too far away. What a great try by Sammy. That's a great home. Yeah, I just think it's going to be, a weekend that, too many great players. I mean, the biggest thing, Brody, I would have liked to see them just lose one game throughout the year. But, hey, look at the talent they have through their ranks, though, and they'd have to be red-hot favourites, in my personal opinion. But, anyway, all I can say is watch the bowl show next week. Wednesday night? Thursday night next week. Watch the bowl show. Bakes and Johnny Newell, the Doge, and, mate, listen to their comments. It should be a cracker of a show. Is he going to get the edge? Not quite. Got too much of it. And it'll be live from Helensvale also too, so, Sammy is only the one down. It's not going to do much damage. Unlucky. Great try. So that's one more to the Belmont Blaze. So we're under the last end. What a colossal game this has been too. This is going to just whet the appetite for next weekend. Semi-finals. Midday Saturday. Absolutely, what a weekend of bowls. Going to be Saturday, Sunday, just absolutely packed with talent everywhere. And if you're within anywhere near this, Should be a cracker of a weekend down at Club Helensvale next weekend. You're going to have 2 full greens of just talent everywhere. I mean, if you're anywhere within southeast Queensland, even a quick drive down from anywhere you want to, it's just going to be a feast of seeing some of the best players in the world participating. We see a lovely starter here by Ben Walsh once again, finishing the game the way he started it. Hey, good on you, Darren. Mate, really appreciate the banter tonight, buddy, with you. Keep up the good work, mate. Hope everybody's enjoying their bowls over there, mate. So, Ben, with his second bowl. I don't think his skip's got to remember his last 2 bowls. By Tony. Stuck it out in the open, so everybody's going to have a go at it. Comes down to a shootout now. Yeah, all the best to you next week, Darren. So Glenn with his next bowl, movement on his own bowl, absolutely beneficial. Oh, come back. We're not. Come back. Yeah. Yeah. By Jacob Nelson. 2 good bowls by young Jacob to finish the game. Now Jaden, how's his weight? Absolutely sensational. What a great bowl there by Jaden. Yep. Yeah, we're back anyway. So not too sure, but I'm pretty sure Jaden might be shot there. Or it might be second shot. Well, Jacob's going in the bowl anyway, which he just missed it. So, yeah, it's got to be the bowl in the ditch, but there wasn't. Jacob must have gone out of bounds. Oh, it is over there. Yeah, it is over there. Yeah, don't know what's going on here, Neil. It just keeps breaking up for some reason, mate. We've had a great coverage all night, so it's got us beat, mate. There's no dropouts. Yeah. Yeah, perfect streaming again. So got no idea what's going on there, Neil. We can't tell you, mate. The stream's been absolutely brilliant all night, mate. Something happening in the area, mate. So, Jake, he got both of them bowled by the young man. Got both of them as soon as a whistle. Sammy with his last bowl. He drew it perfectly last time. Yeah, it looks like he's not too sure who got shot there. No, Taker, there's just something going on here, mate. We've got no idea. We've had a perfect stream all night, mate, but the last couple of minutes we've lost a bit of contact here and there, mate. So it's got no idea how, mate. We can't. I'm pretty sure. We're about to find out. They're about to measure it, mate. So I saw someone put a finger up and another one said, no, we're going to have a bit of a look at this. Go on, you Brownie. Look forward to catching up with you, buddy. So they'll put the final score up on the board. I'm sure they will. But it's that dark down there. We can't see it. I mean, I must admit, the pictures here that you're seeing with the cameras and that, it is very complementary to actually how dark it is here. Yeah, Glenn's about to do it now. No, he walked past it. Yeah, one to the Blaze. One. No. 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 One to the Blaze. According to that. Well, what a great game that was. Had to win that one tonight, and they did absolutely sensational. Yeah, it should be a crack of a weekend, Andrew, and I'm telling you, it's going to be talent all over the place. You know, you've got some great teams there. As I said, I really do think anyone that makes the 5, in my opinion, has the firepower and the ability to go on and win it. They have to perform. 16, appreciate that. We're just trying to get the next rink, and unfortunately, as I said, the players don't realise that we're over there doing it. So Robbie's just trying to move them. We'll try and get a bit more of this game for you. They're also, I think I may have another end of play, not 100% sure on that one. This, of course, is Ryan Digby's rink. And Ryan's got Jathan Heath playing 3 for him, Gary Mousey 2, and, of course, Emma Spicer leading up against Tom Blazic, Paul Gilbert, John Finlayson, and Kane Nelson. We see there's only a few in it. Boys have just realised that they're that the camera's there, so very good at that. They've moved. Yeah. Gary Mousey's bowl there by the looks of it. Yeah, they have. Couldn't tell you that, Mel, because there's still games to be played tomorrow. So I'm really not too sure on some of the results today, Mel. So. You know, I think, well, Broadbeach definitely got top position lined up. Helensvale Hawks at this stage will be on 18. Well, Musgrave will be on 18. So Burleigh will be on 17 after tonight, but they've got another game to play tomorrow. And we don't know about the other results at all. But in the reserve grade, out of the 14 teams, though, Mel, there's 12 of them quite capable of making the top 5. That's how tight it is. So I think, as I said, it's going to be Broadbeach. Well, they're actually, they're out a mile in front. They haven't lost a game. They're on 24 points, and they play. Just looking at it roughly, just trying to work it out. You got Musgrave and Helensvale on 18. Ospreys will be up on 16 and Burleigh will be on 17 at this stage. We've Burleigh got one more game in check now. If they win that tomorrow, they could go to second spot.
Depends on whether the Pelicans get 3 rinks up and they'll sneak ahead of the
Yes.
in the 3rd spot, and they'll put them down to
4th spot, yeah. So it's really, and then see Mel with the teams that are equal, who have played the 13 games. Then it comes down to rink wins now. At the moment, Musgrave's on 21.5 and Helensvale is on 22.5, and I think...
They're on 24.
Sorry, 24. They're 1.5 today, so they're on 24. Now, it depends what Musgrave gets here tonight.
Musgrave gets 3, they're going to
the rink. So, hey, Mel, all I can say, it's close. Oh, teams prior to this round. Okay, the teams prior to this round. Sorry about that. Well, there once again too, because round 12's been played too. But after, well, so you got Broadbeach on. Well, they were on 22 points. Helensvale were on 18 points. Musgrave on 16. Belmont Blaze were on 15, and Tweed Heads on 14. But Burleigh now, with their 3 wins this weekend, have already jumped to 17 points. So it's really it's incredible. It's just one heck of a season. And rink wins are all pretty close too, to be truthful with you. So as I said, there's been 3 rounds played today by Burleigh. And a lot of the other clubs have played 2 rounds also, catch up through the wet weather and COVID and everything, Mel. So, hey, how close is that going to be? No, we're looking forward to one heck of a weekend. Yeah, g'day, Kevin Hickman. How are you, mate? Look forward to catching up. Hey, you coming out for the Trans-Tasman, mate? Hope you are. Be good to catch up, Kevin. Colin Bray, well done, mate. Dolphins winning the reserve grade battle, so congratulations on that. Kane Nelson. I'd say that looks to me to be Gary Mousey. Looks like his bowl will be. Looks like Gary may have shot there. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look like it. And this is Jason Heath there at the mat at the moment. Ryan Digby had one heck of a stellar season. A lot of success down with Luke Jones at the Ballina Sutherland pairs. He and Luke won it. Colossal final that was. We showcased that game for you. G'day, Mark Sutton. So Kane just missing the kitty there. So it looks like it's one more to the Pelicans by the looks of it. Looks like just the one by the looks of it. So this should be the last end on this one too. Sean Baker, very comfortable win over Brendan Egan over there. And I said, very well done. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with Kevin's. Hey, good on you, Kevin. Look forward to catching up with you, buddy. No, I think it's going to be one heck of a series next weekend, and as I said, you know, for those of you who want to come away to a great weekend away, I'd be saying book some accommodation, get down to the Gold Coast for next weekend. You know, you got no matter who you watch, you can watch any of the games and it'd be absolutely brilliant. 4 great games with some of the world-class players. So Emma Spicer with her first bowl, sitting round about, well, looks of it, round about 3 foot behind the head. So Tom, very handy player too, young Tom. I've showcased him a few times, and it's amazing how these two have gone battle against each other. Battle against each other here today, because they actually won the didn't win, sorry, I think they picked up the gold medal in the state family here, but he's going to give us a couple of minutes. Sean Baker.
Thank you very much. Yeah, what a surprise, really.
Mate.
Like a gun side, and things just seem to go our way tonight, so
Mate,
we'll certainly take it.
You got to admit, you could sense, you could smell when the Pelicans walked in, the mood they were in.
Yeah, we knew today was a big game. Like we're one of the few sides that only had one game left this weekend, so a lot probably depended on us for Tweed results. So
Yep.
we try to keep that out of the back of our mind and just rock up and do what we've been doing every week. Play to the big board, play each bowl as it comes, and we're just fortunate things went our way tonight. Like, yeah, it's pretty hard to ask for much better results.
Mate, absolutely unbelievable. Like, I mean, big win by Sammy White. His whole team performed well up against a very young combination, but I think the combination, if they stick together, are going to be deadly in a few years' time.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, absolutely dynamite up front, all over, you know what I mean? So
it was. Obviously Jacob's had a really good season. With Jakey playing 3 for him, it's a very solid rink.
Yep.
But again, things just seem to go our way tonight across the board. Few results when they still played good, but just that side rather than this side, and Jack this way instead of that way, and that's
what happens, mate.
Yeah, that's the way the game works.
That's
sometimes.
what gets us back next week, buddy, doesn't it?
Yep, exactly right.
But also too, like, I mean, must be very proud. Like, I mean, you made a big move. You had a career at Vicky Point, and you and your lovely partner had young Katie, and you've changed your lifestyle. You took the move to Musgrave Hill, and mate, first year, got to take hat off to a club. First year back in Premier League, and looks as though they're going to make the semi-finals, mate. Like that's huge in this competition.
It is massive, mate. You can undersell it as much as you want, but we had a rough start. We had an absolutely shocking game first round against Tweed. We played Broadbeach second, which were all really good, but their class just showed towards the end, and from there we won 7 on the trot. But last weekend we lost 2 out of our 3. Which put us in a position of being vulnerable. Like, we could have lost today and missed out altogether, especially seeing as our Tweed went on 3 rinks this afternoon against Paradise Point. But
yes, they have.
For the boys to come out and put on the performance they have, it's very proud, mate, very proud.
Should be too, Sean. Now, just looking at it, we're doing rough calculations here, not knowing all the results, of course.
Yep.
But looking at what's happened today, well, Broadbeach, of course, 25.5, rink wins 24 points. They can't do any better than that. They played 12 games. They haven't lost any. Tomorrow they're playing Belmont Blaze, of course, down at Broady at 10 a.m. So what a crack of a game. If you're on the Gold Coast, you've got to get down and have a look at that. Now, looking at this here, you guys are in 3rd spot. Now, depending on how many rinks you win tonight,
this rink gets up, it puts us in 2nd, but 2nd or 3rd's no real difference because they play each other, and it's that second shot. But a lot for us depends on Burleigh. Like, they've had 2 wins today.
Well, they're on 17 by the looks of them now. I'm not too sure on their rink wins, but a rink wins I don't think will come in. And what it boils down to, they win tomorrow, they go to second spot.
Us,
They'll go to 2nd spot. So
if we can get ahead of Helensvale here, that means we can't drop out of 3rd.
That's right.
So if this rink gets up, we're guaranteed in the top 3, which is massive. Like, but we haven't had a winner out of the top 3 for the last few years.
Yes, that's
4th
right.
and 5th is a...
Now, with that, though, and this is how great the competition is, there's someone that we don't speak much about it because we are doing the Premier League throughout the year, but, mate, reserve grade. I mean, you've got 14 teams, 12 of them mathematically have got the opportunity to play in the top 5. Like,
it's brilliant. And that's what you want to see for the competition. I think we had something very similar in the Premier grade last year. I mean, outside of the top 1 or 2 sides, sort of 3rd to 10th was only a game on 2 in it at most. So it's good for the competition. It shows the depth. If results go on this way, certain ways this weekend, we could end up with 5 Gold Coast teams in the Premier grade, which is not often. Normally you see Kawana and Inogras and Belmont's in there. So it'd be interesting for the event if it was all Gold Coast, but it would be great in saying that to see Belmont have a good game tomorrow and sneak in there.
Well, I think Belmont, because they have had a pretty good year, haven't they? Like, I mean, they've done it a bit tough.
They'll rule a couple of the losses they had.
Yes. Well, everybody does that too, don't they? You know what I mean? But I mean, at this level, you can't just continually expect to win week in, week out.
Not everyone can be Broadbeach.
Well, as I said, we've been asked a few times tonight. A lot of people have asked me who I think's going to win. And I said, well, in my personal opinion, honestly, it's
hard to go past them. It is.
Like, I mean, with the calibre of players that they have there, I think anyone, if they perform next weekend, to me, any team can win it. But Broadbeach have been the standout all year.
Oh, of course. And everyone knows, like, finals weekends, names on a piece of paper don't often count for too much. Like,
mean nothing, mate.
And a I don't want to put the mocker or anything, but I've been calling it all year. The only game they're going to lose is the final. So
I have
it's against the Pelicans, but they're a class side.
I have mentioned it once tonight, sure.
Yeah, it's hard to look past them. On paper, they've got every position covered. They've got a couple of the best players in the world skipping for them. So it's hard to look past them. But bowls is a funny sport.
Well, it is, and as you know, yourself, you got Aaron Teague with Jeremy Henry playing 3. All the way through. Like your old mate Jado playing 3. Mate, their strength, but also too, the thing that impressed me about Broadbeach is they're up front.
They're solid up front.
They're actually putting bowls in their head, so the back end, which is very, very talented, really. All they got to do is just orchestra,
It is.
Gary Mousey,
it is. It's like if their front performs, they're near impossible to beat.
Yeah.
The only way you probably can beat is if you get on top of them up front and put their class players under that little bit of pressure. Which 9 times out of 10 they respond and do the job. But it's
but anything can happen.
Exactly,
mate.
It's a
bit
sport.
more pressure too. You got to have a massive crowd there.
Well, it's a sport. There are not many sports in the world where you don't have to be the best player to win.
Yeah.
Like generally, sport the fastest runner or the highest jumper or the better tennis, they generally win. Where in bowls, you can play great and just get the wrong side of everything all day, or you can play poorly and get the right side of stuff.
Many a time, Sean, in my career, I've walked off the green very happy where I played and got belted.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
You're missing by that much, or you just sliced the kitty, you hit it in the guts, you've got 2 or 3, you sliced it. I remember twice being beaten by Brian Baldwin, back end of Winter Carnival semi-finals, and just by
even
doing
this result today sort of emphasises that. Like last Sunday against Kawana, we were solid across the board. Everyone played well, but just those little things didn't go away, and we lost overall. Whereas I felt we played pretty similar today. And, we're a chance of getting up on all 3 rinks against a quality side. So it
is too.
It's a funny old sport.
Now, I'm probably fully aware, and I'm not going to hold you up much longer because I know you've had a great day, mate, and I understand that, and I know that you must be thirsty.
It's always much more enjoyable when you've had a win doing this.
Well, mate, I'll tell you a secret, mate. If you lost, I wasn't going to call you, son. Mate, look. To you and your partner, I know she's helped you all the way through with the results, mate. She's been fantastic, mate.
Yeah.
To getting the results out the way you have, the skips ladder and everything, mate. I know you get criticised a lot, mate, but from us at the Gold Coast-Tweed District Premier League, being able to showcase this, mate, the results you're getting out sensational, mate. Absolutely fantastic.
I think a lot of people forget too. Like when I first joined Premier League and started playing, and for the first 7 or 8 years of that, the results had come out on Wednesday.
Yes, that's correct.
You'd find the results Wednesday had come out as part of the newsletter and all that. But the way Jana set it up,
fantastic.
The formulas and Excel, she's just a gun. Like, it used to take me 1 round of bowls. It'd take me about an hour just inputting information. She does it in about 15, 20 minutes. Full credit there. She's certainly a lot smarter than I am.
Mate, fantastic. But also too, and a really big thank you. To you and your committee for a wonderful charity round, and so brave, who are just absolutely charity, which I think is very worthy for support. And over the years too, the amount of money the bowls through the charity round have given to various organisations, it's really starting to add up now, Sean.
I think just for this round alone, with I think we've raised, it's rounding up, I think it's about $7,000,
which is fantastic.
It's huge, and it is. It's good. It's hard to. Now, bowls is one sport where, whether it's your club, your district, your state body, your national body, you're always putting your hand in your pocket for something, and it's great that the players still get behind this. And no one has to buy a shirt, no one has to buy a cloth.
They do,
They do, and it's great to see it. It's great seeing all the shirts out there and the cloths. And
mate, it's fantastic, mate, and so brave. Australia's young women's breast cancer charity. So you don't get much better than that. So
it is.
Mate, say to you and your committee, mate, well done. Finno going to be pretty close here, but still got 1 shot there. Looks as though you're going to wrap it up on 3 by the looks of things, coming down to the last couple of bowls.
Well, yeah, Kane's still got 2 left, so you can't count anything out yet. He's certainly a quality player, and if anyone can do it, it'll be him. But again, just getting this rink up will guarantee us that 3rd spot. And then it's only Burley that can jump us from there. I've got another game tomorrow, and I haven't had a chance to look at all the results tonight, so I know they played this morning and won, but I'm not sure how they went this afternoon.
Who's that?
Burley.
Burley won comfortably at Algester. They got up by about 8 overall, but the Reggies went down. Paradise Point got up in the Reggies.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of ways to look at it, having so many games in one weekend. It can work against you. It's a pretty big weekend of bowls, but they've got lots of young fellas that would be certainly used to doing it, and obviously the world class of Corey and Gary and Baz, and
mate,
they
But also too with yourself now, a bloke we've showcased a fair bit this year in the Summerland competition and everything, Ryan Digby, mate.
Oh,
he's gone to a brand new level.
Mate, he has been sensational.
He has gone, like, just see that bowl there.
Sammy.
Sammy's on the phone. Like, I mean, he really has. I mean, I had so many people at Belmont say to me, geez, I knew Ryan was good, but I never knew he was that good.
Likewise.
I was surprised the amount of people that said that to me this year.
I
Sean,
never,
you know what I mean?
I've obviously been around a while now in Queensland. I come across him a couple of times and knew he could play, but knew he's missed. But some of the shots he's played, and it not necessarily where things are going great and everything's been comfortable. He's played some great shots under trying conditions.
Yeah.
So, mate, he's been fantastic. And his whole rink has, like Jason Heath, he's playing 3 for him tonight. He originally started off in our reserve grade.
That's right, he did too.
Through COVID circumstances, he came to time and he burnt.
Well, and that's the beauty about Premier League also too. Through COVID this year, and I know COVID's affected a lot of competition.
It has, every club.
But, mate, the amount of people with players that have been out, how the reserve graders have stepped up, that to me has been a really glowing light this year. The amount of depth that the clubs have actually got.
Yep, it shows the depth across Queensland, and Kane's gone, and here we go. 3 rinks, guarantees us top 3 spot. Sammy, loving you, brother. Yeah. But that is a huge win for us. That we come here tonight knowing that we're up against a quality side, and they'll be hurting a little bit. The results today didn't go their way, not in this game, but in the other games. But they've got a chance to do the impossible tomorrow and play against an impressive Broadbeach side. And if anyone can do it, it's these guys.
Well, that's so true.
They've got a young, quality side that they'll go down there and they'll enjoy the good greens.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll play their shots, and if things go their way, yes.
Mate, what a way to end. Not only with a very comfortable win in the top grade, but also the reserve grades got up 70 to 69 after 84 ends. So
I think that's 4 or 5 wins on the trot for them. They'll probably just miss out in the finals. I think they asked a little bit too much to make the finals in the back end of the season, but to finish 6 and then in the top 3 for the Premier Grade for the first year club, that's huge. Not many clubs would have done that before. So
absolutely,
full credit to the Pelicans.
Mate, thank you very much for giving us a few minutes, mate. Really appreciate your time, buddy. And mate, looking forward to next weekend. Like saying it all night, all roads.
Can't come quick enough.
All roads.
Hurry up.
All roads next weekend. All lead to Club Helensvale, and what a weekend! Like, you're going to have 2 full greens of quality players for 4 games.
Yep.
What a weekend!
The weather gods hold off for us. We looked a little dicey there this afternoon, but we managed to get through quite comfortably. So hopefully next week we'll have sunny greens and some nice greens.
I think we might be right, because coming towards this part of March and the humidity starting to drop a little bit. Humidity stops, the thunderstorms stop.
Yeah.
So, mate, fingers crossed, running greens, everything won for next week. Mate, I'd like to wish you and the Pelicans all the best for next weekend, and something that we're really looking forward to is showcasing what a great weekend after an absolute superb elimination rounds as we've witnessed for the last 13 weeks. And for all the teams playing tomorrow, we wish them all the best. Sean, we'll let you go.
Thank you, guys. You do a great job.
Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the time that these top players are prepared to give. As I said, Sean got his family here. He's just walked off the green and didn't even hesitate, just come over and had a chinwag to us. And this is where these true champions just give so much of the time for our great game. I thought you'd be happy, Trish. A really good tackle. I think it's a crack of a game, mate. I really enjoyed it. Robbie Allen, fantastic, mate. Did a great job, buddy. We got a couple of hours packing up, so I hope everybody enjoyed the telecast. It is now 27 minutes past 8, so it's been an absolute wonderful game up here at Belmont. We'd like to thank the Belmont Club for their wonderful hospitality that they've showed us here this afternoon. I think Robbie and I can't speak more highly enough of the way we've been treated here this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure being here. So it's what a great result for the Musgrave club here, Robbie. Absolutely superb. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, on the behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media team, but we'll just run through our wonderful sponsors that are able for us to showcase this wonderful competition for the last 13 weeks, which has been absolutely an amazing competition. Of course, the live stream sponsor for this week's round of Premier League is BCIB Insurance Brokers, and BCIB been around for a few years, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're at a club, please give them the opportunity to quote for your business, because they really do support bowls. And the Henselite Premier League Queensland 2020 is proudly sponsored and supported by Henselite, the choice of champions, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Algesta Sports Club, Club Helensvale, Signs of Safety, Indigo Blue, Beachfront Holiday Apartments, and Blitz Wine by Barry Lester. There's some wonderful businesses, ladies and gentlemen, that really do showcase our great game. So we do thank you very, very much for those wonderful sponsors who do a great job. So if you've got the opportunity, please support those people who support us. Hey, it's a pleasure, Trish. G'day, Barbara Green. I'm glad you enjoyed the telecast, and to everybody else out there. And we've got tomorrow off, and we'll be back next Saturday at around about 12:15. Come on board, and look forward to having your company for an absolutely incredible weekend of bowls. So on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, we'd like to say, as we always do, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much from Robbie Allen and myself, Brian Marshall. Till next week, where we will enjoy your company once again. But Thursday night, don't forget Thursday night, 7:30, the bowl show. Absolutely should be a sensational show to showcase next weekend. Have all of the results, skips, ladders, everything up to date. Should be one heck of a show. Enjoy. Thank you very much.